mortals! I am Malekith, son of Anarion, the demon's bane. Hear my name and know me, the rightful king of the elves. If they shall not bow to me, the rightful ruler of Ulthuan, then I shall see each tower crumble, and every soul scourged in pain, until they beg for my rule. Also, we are joined by Joey.
Hello.
You're looking different. Have you done your makeup?
Yes, thank you.
Good. Let's turn the voice off. That's enough.
That's enough. We're here. How are we doing, guys? Welcome to Total Live.
We're getting our Dark Elf on today.
We are, if you hadn't noticed, we are going to be playing some Malekith. I think I spooked a few people in the chat. They were scared.
Good.
They got spoopy, scary skeletons. Let's go straight into the gameplay and have a look at who we're playing today. Of course, it is the true Phoenix King himself, Malekith. And I won't hear you say any different. You've been a Dark Elf spy throughout this entire thing, though, to be fair. I know what you've been up to. You've been repping the Dark Elves this whole time.
That's actually why I've been looking at hints and tips for how to basically destroy you all.
Good. Well, now, let's do it.
Good.
Here we are. Guys, we're playing as Malekith. And as, of course, the Dark Elves, look at some of the race attributes that we have for them. The Black Arcs, of course, being the most notable. So these are the powerful naval units that you can replenish your forces with, also recruit new units and forces, and also bombard battles within range, kind of like you could do in Fall of the Samurai, which I know a lot of people really like, so we're going to see something like that. And these things are like moving citadels, they're incredible. We're also going to have our slaves under our control, so these provide a bonus to our provincial economies at the cost of reduced public order. It's also the currency that we spend on our rights. So whenever we want to do a right, we actually have to sacrifice our slaves.
Oh, I just love that.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy.
It's better than gold, isn't it? Also, Murderous Prowess is a thing. This is super, super exciting because basically once we hit enough kills on the battlefield, we unlock like a minute-long buff, which just goes ham. Everyone just gets so excited about blood that they just want to shed it everywhere, even if it's their own. So let's jump in. Before we go, we're also going to have a look at Malekith himself. So Malekith actually gives a percentage of the XP that he earns to the other lords under his command. He also has plus 30 relations with the Cult of Pleasure, because that's his mum.
Obviously.
He's going to have an increased chance of loyalty loss for lords of a higher rank than Malekith. So basically, with the Dark Elves, they're very traitorous, and they might see themselves as a bit too powerful because they've got a higher level than him, you know, or whatever. So you need to make sure that you're watching your lords and making sure that they're not trying to turn on you.
Keep them in check, absolutely. Yeah. This is a bit of a mixed bag of traits, but I like it.
Yeah, it's all very... There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. But we are going to get a +2 loyalty for all of our new recruits, which is very good. Also, we have the Lord effect, which means that in our Lord's army, we're going to have a -50% upkeep for Blackguard of Nagaron, Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, and Darkshard units. So that's like a pretty significant decrease on our upkeep, because those 3 last units, of course, are like our core. Those are our starter units, so it's going to be good stuff. We've also got the Blackguard of Nagaron as one of our starting units, and we've got a Reaper Bolt Thrower, because it can't just be a Bolt Thrower. It has to be a Reaper Bolt Thrower, because it's edgy Dark Elf time. So let's jump in, and let's watch the first cutscene for the Dark Elves.
The world has seen countless murders, but one killing stands above all others. One death that has shaped the world. Malekith, son of Anarion, was betrayed. The elven princes crowned Bel-Shannar as the second Phoenix King. So Malekith brooded and poured his hate into a single cup. Malekith toasted Bel-Shannar, then stepped over his dying body and into the sacred flame of kings. But the fires stripped his flesh, and with a final scream, he hurled himself back from whence he came. His body was taken north, and a suit of armor forged. Malekith was reborn. The Witch King, and in his shadow, legions raised. Decades of civil war followed. Then Malekith embarked on the most ruthless of plans. His sorcerers would unbind the magic of the Great Vortex. Created by Kalador Dragon Tamer and his elven mages, The vortex siphons the winds of magic, keeping the demon tide at bay. Malekith's spell was flung at the vortex, but Kalidor himself broke through the mists of time to deflect the titanic force back at its casters. The Shadowlands were ravaged, sundered.
You live. You die. You live. You die. Servants, you amuse me.
The dragon with two tails hangs in the sky, and you indulge in petty games.
You summoned me, Your Highness. You bring this witch here.
She is well versed in lore and prophecies.
She will betray you, my son, as all have done.
She is indebted to me. I have her soul. Step forward, Felicion the Heartkeeper. The comet disrupts the vortex. Whilst it is weak, a prophecy can be fulfilled.
Of a king who consumes the heart of Ulthuan. My son will take its power and our vengeance.
Find the Oracle. She knows what to do.
I am willing to serve, to earn my soul's release.
And that is the setup for the Dark Elf campaign. Loading in now.
Saucy.
Very saucy. And you can see our two legendary lords there, Malekith and his mum, Marathi.
Yes, she is a looker.
She
is very powerful and awesome as well.
Yeah,
I
she's
am
also
quite
got
a fan.
big hair.
The biggest hair I've ever seen.
So we'll skip through this because I mean you guys know about Nagaron, right? We can have a little look ourselves. Here we are, the very icy continent of Nagaron here, right up in the northwest. And do you want to deliver a little bit of lore behind the Dark Elves, Joey, just to let people know what they're all about?
Actually, I do.
Right,
so
ahead.
Malekith, the Witch King of Nagaroth, is the ruler of the Dark Elves, or the Druki, as they're also known, and refer to themselves. And he is the son of the OG Phoenix King, Anarion.
Yes.
Old school. Who was the greatest elven hero to have ever lived. Malekith is ancient and powerful beyond mortal reckoning, a being who has lived for thousands upon thousands of years, and his attitude kind of shows you that, because he's not that nice.
Yeah.
Guy.
Also, considering he's been alive for so long, he's very impatient.
Yeah.
Which which means that he wants to get everything as soon as physically possible. And
the armor as well,
yes,
that he's wearing is actually soldered onto his whole body through a bit of a mishap with him trying to go and become the new Phoenix King. He didn't. He got purged kind of in the fires, and as a result, his armor had to be kind of soldered onto his very skin. So he doesn't take it off. He's probably a little smelly as a result of that. Ugh. Don't hang out with him.
So we're going to jump straight into our first battle.
Yes!
And it really didn't take long to get into this one.
Quick.
So obviously you can see the balance of power is slightly in our favour at the moment, but we are waiting on some Skaven reinforcements from Clan Septic, which is a nice name, isn't it? Oh, I love the Skaven. But we're not about the Skaven today. We're about the Dark Elves. So let's get involved. Let's get swifty. Let's do this.
In some way, we've always been about the Dark Elves.
Some of us have, Joey. Some of us have. I'm going to be popping myself straight into multi-shot round to try and get the max benefit of this as I can. We've also got our Black Guard of Nagaron here, who are just one of the most powerful units in the game. They are incredibly strong. They look very, very cool. Our Dark Shards as well. I really like the Dark Shards. They're actually armor piercing, which makes them very, very useful.
Oh, that's nice early on.
Yeah, there's very, very decent bit of range damage you can pull off with those guys. And then we've got our Dread Spears, because Dread, obviously, because it's the Dark Elves, guys. Come on. Get in the spirit. Get in the spirit. So let's just have a normal setup, and then we're going to grab the Witch King himself and shove him right in the center, right at the front, so that he can get stuck in. Here he is with his sword and shield combo, looking very nonchalant, like he's just got nothing better to do, you know?
That helmet must be weighty, though, right? Like,
yeah, Maybe that's why he's holding his sword like that. Because he's already got enough weight on his shoulders, you know, so he's just like, oh, it's just, jeez. My God.
Do you reckon he'd rest his sword in it? I would.
Maybe. Maybe he gets still stuck in there as well. Do we want a quick general speech in the voice?
I do.
Chat, if you want a general speech in the voice, let me know. I've got one prepared, if you want it. If you want it, just let me know. Just let me know. I'm going to do a quick bit more setup.
Are you going to gamble while they decide?
Go on then. I'll have a gamble.
Have a cheeky gamble. Joey always says no, and she is
But it's
right.
fine. We only went down 2. That is a lot, of course, for the speech. Jess, can we please have the voice on?
You know me as your king. Know me now also as the incarnate vessel of your Lord and God, Cain the Ruthless, the bloody-handed messenger, Jaguar of the Night, the Manticore. In me, he invested his power in the mortal realm, so that he might lead you on to the crusade of death. Take their gold, burn their homes, kill their families, and enslave their souls. Show them no mercy.
Don't show them any mercy, Michael. I mean Malekith.
My throat really hurts after doing that.
I know!
I
It's
hope they
hardcore.
appreciate it. Let's get straight into the battle. Once we've kicked this off, hopefully these guys are going to come towards us, and we can start targeting them with our Reaper Bolt Thrower.
That is actually Whelan's real voice.
That is my real voice. This is an effect, the one that you're hearing right now. All right, we're going to move these guys slightly up. I want to kind of have a vanguard, but I don't. I'm going to leave one of these Dread Spears slightly back just to protect that siege weapon, just in case they start popping some menace below or anything like that.
That is a good idea.
But instantly we can start firing on these guys. So let's get some shots off on these guys.
I am a witch elf, for those that are asking, or emulating that of a witch elf.
Or
I didn't have my hat
a
today.
Death Hag, the
Hag.
hero versions.
Yeah, sure. I'm a bit Death Haggish.
Yeah. Once we get a mission issued by one of our mission issued is a weird thing.
Mission issued.
Once we get a mission issued by one of our characters in game, I will tell you what her name is, so that you can do yourself that from now on. Yes. Instantly, we got some shots firing down on those guys over there, so they're going to actually come at us from 2 points. They're not waiting for their reinforcements; they want to get stuck right in. So I'm actually going to start bringing my Dark Shards back now and start moving my Dread Spears up.
Good idea.
And then these guys are just going to rotate a bit so we can get some more fire on. And then these Blackguard, honestly, I think these Blackguard could take that entire stack on their own. They're so tonk. They really can do a lot of damage. So let's get our Dread Spears ready to go. We're going to send them straight into these Clan Rats, and we'll get the Blackguard coming in now as well.
Very nice.
And thankfully, we've left these guys behind, so they can just wait for these other forces to come in. They can start firing those. I'm going to start firing on the Skaven Slave Slingers at the back as well.
You said that perfectly.
Skaven Slave Slingers?
Yes!
They are a bit of a tongue twister, but it's fine. If you're prepared for it, that's all that matters. If you're prepared for it. I'm going to go after the Lord now with my Blackguard, and let's bring in Malekith as well, because we've got some spells. Now, this isn't a super strong wind spell.
That's awesome.
It does disrupt formations pretty well. This is really good if you're going after a front line right at the start. And now I've actually left Malekith back a little bit because we've got a lot of units coming in. Instantly, those Skaven do not want anything else to do with us because they've taken a lot of damage already, and let's start firing on the next stack.
What is that purple bar at the top?
That
is
purple
that
bar.
Martial Prowess?
That purple bar at the top is not Martial Prowess.
What is that?
It is Murderous Prowess.
Oh.
Because we're the Dark Elves, and that's what we do. I'm going to drop a breath spell right on these guys over here. Ah, they're just a bit too close, though. That's really annoying. How about there? No, I'm not going to be able to drop it there, but I'm going to drop it in these guys instead.
Very nice. Also, Chet pointed out that we are representing the elves. You with your hair, high elves. Me with mine, dark elves.
I'm not a high elf.
It's
Don't
an
call me a
elf-off.
high elf. I don't want to be a high elf. Can't stand the high elves. Those ruinous Elf One stealing horrible people.
Maybe you should have thought about that when you dyed your hair, Wheels.
Well, I dyed my hair before I became Malekith, the Witch King. So just, think about that for a second. Let's get the man himself back into combat, by the way, because he is getting stuck over there. Oh, this guy's going to intercept, unfortunately. I can now drop this wind spell here, though, right in that juicy clump. Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jess is a high elf.
Jess is sat on the protection elf being a high elf. When can we preload this beauty? We actually put up a thread about that on the forums literally earlier today, so you might not have been able to get a look at that just yet. But basically, from 5:30 BST, you will be able to preload this game, and that is GMT +1. So I think if you're in sort of East Coast of America, it's going to be around midnight. That
Have
kind
a
of time.
Google.
Have
Always
a Google.
helps.
Have a Google.
Sorry, the comment that made me laugh was just like, this is not a high elf phase, Mom.
I saw someone in chat whilst we were doing the cutscene say, do you think that Dark Elves have a phase where they're like, oh, I don't want to murder people, I want to be good and right, and then they just go back to being, being a murderous, horrible person again?
Yeah, I think so.
I hope so. That would be funny.
I think that those that can't decide become wood elves, and they're like, you know what, we're just going to hang in the forest.
Who would that be, Joey? Who would that be? Someone that decides to become a wood elf instead?
The most honourable of elves.
The most honourable of elves. Don't know about that. The most tree of elves. I'll give you that one. We've got quite a lot of forces. We've just unlocked our Murderous Prowess now.
Yes! Hence the purpley glow.
Purpley glow on our units, so let's make sure these guys are firing on our targets. And then we can move these guys in as well. We've taken quite a few losses because it was quite an even battle, and the Skaven have quite a lot of men, as you can imagine. Quite a lot of rats, I should say. So it's not been the most advanced battle, I would say. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, this stream started at 3 PM BST, so it's basically in 2.5 hours from the stream start.
Nice.
So that's the easiest way of telling. Let's turn these guys around now because those guys are routing. Let's get them stuck into combat again. Let's get Malekith after that Lord over there. Pop a little spell just quickly. Yes! Oh, it just went into those guys at the back as well. Love it. It looks like we're going to be at the end of this battle very soon.
I'm going to get
shattering.
the preload info up for you guys and link it. This is going to be the Reddit thread, so you can have a read.
All those Dark Shard armors coming in. Little projectile just about to fire on some of those guys over the back as well. And they missed most of them. Nice and easy first battle. It was close, but we didn't bother hiring any units before we did that, and they also had some reinforcements.
It was a close victory, good job.
Yeah, so that'll do. Only took 178 losses, so it's fine. It's fine. Basically, just some spears. Got rinsed a bit. 156 kills on the Blackguard Underground and 222 on the Reaper Bolt Thrower, just firing in those burst shots. So, we don't have eat this time. We do have ransom captives, murder captives, and enslave. Murder's the most interesting one. It gives you 100 experience. But enslave, actually, is also very interesting because it's going to give you some slaves.
Fantastic. And we need to sacrifice some slaves.
We do need to sacrifice some slaves.
Slaves.
We're going to need around...
Is
it 500 slaves? Yeah, slaves. People are liking slaves. Let's go for that. It's also going to replenish our units, which we do quite need at the moment. I mean, technically, we could just go straight for there. I wonder what the garrison's like. I mean, we did just take out most of them.
Yeah, I mean, we do have some campaign pointers. Where do we need to get to? We've got some of Eva's top tips again, which will be very useful.
So, I'm actually going to unlock... Yeah, I'll do Root March first, obviously, but I'm actually going to unlock some of the spells so that we can show you some of the Dark Magic, because Dark Magic is very cool. My favourite of which being Blade Wind, because Blade Wind is a Vortex spell which does so much damage. Just explodes people. Let's look at some of those rights that we've been talking about as well. Vion Pendragon, you can turn your wind spells by holding down left click and then just rotating before you cast. Very, very simple. So, we have Sacrifice to Afati, which is going to give us some loyalty and some public order. So that's just to stop people, going mental. 250 slaves will give us a Sacrifice to Hecate, which is going to give us experience gain for our sorceresses and some Winds of Power and heroic action and success chance. The Sacrifice to Cain at 375. It's going to give us casualties captured post-battle, casualty replenishment rate, income from slaves, slave decline rate, but also income from post-battle loot and an army ability to call Dark Conduit, which is an explosion. I like explosions.
I like that too. I'm writing down some of these names so we can have a bit of an investigate on who they are.
We've also got a Sacrifice to Matalan, the popular clothing company in the UK.
Come on, that's Mathlan.
Oh, Mathlan. Oh, okay, that's cool. That is going to spawn us a Black Ark, and I know that chat want to see some Black Arks, so we are going to be moving towards that. That is going to be our end goal, 500 slaves.
So I know Cain is the god of murder. Yep. I am now going to have a look at Mathlan because that's fun.
Here is our tech tree over here. So we've got 3 choices from the start. We can go from Driven by Vengeance, which is going to give us low recruitment cost on our Dreadspears, Dark Shards, and Blink Swords. We've also got Battle as Business, which is going to give us some more raiding and post-battle loot income. One sort of like comparison you could make between the Dark Elves and Warhammer 1, if you're looking like, oh, how did these guys play? They're actually kind of similar to Norsca in the way that you can actually sort of push them down a raiding route. So if you specialize your tech and specialize your equipment, you can actually get quite a lot of money from raiding other territories and looting them in post-battle. And we've also got Founded on Tyranny, which is going to give us some growth. And I like growth because we're going to upgrade our cities, so I'm going to go for that.
All shall kneel before me.
Yes, very good. Now, this is our slaves panel here. Basically gives us all the provinces. It gives us the max amount of slaves they can handle, the amount they have, what capacity they're at. Basically, the capacity of slaves, the percentage, is going to give us a decline and also public order. So, at the moment, our public order is not great. It's at -7. That's because we've got -1 from the slaves, but also just taxes and difficulty level because we don't have any pluses at the moment. So that's how that works. Let's pop the end turned. Let's move on to turn 2.
Cool. I think we want to head for the Great Arena. Has been some advice for us.
Okay, so we want to move in and colonise that.
Yes, we should. Eva's top tips. We should go there.
Hero Minor Causes says Wheeler needs to burn himself for tomorrow's stream so he can do a Malekith cosplay. I should have done that for today, really.
No, absolutely not. We should.
On this Mazda Monday stream.
Mazda Monday. I love that.
So, Felicion is your name, by the way.
Yeah?
That's who you're cosplaying right now.
Cool. Felicion.
She is kind of our, like, you know, ritual-centric character.
Where's my crown gone?
Where is your crown?
Got kind of matching hats there. Oh,
Yeah.
here it is.
There we go. Look at that. There's the costume. That's not really going to fit very well on headphones,
That's
but we'll
fine.
do our best.
That'll balance. Perfect.
So we've got the quest to search a ruined settlement for treasure. Now, one of our end goals here is also going to be to go for Grond. This is a ritual resource site, which is going to be really useful because, as you know, the time is ticking and we need to kick off the ritual of the Tortured Oracle. I've got a few people asking what the slave buttons are. So basically, you can choose whether or not to receive new slaves at your city. You can also request additional slaves, or you can say, I don't want any more. It's to stop you... It's to stop you getting too much public order debuff, so that you can just be like, right, guys, we're at our limit here.
Enough slaves.
Yeah, enough slaves. Stop the slave train, all right? Just chill it out. It's okay. It's okay. Right. We can pop this guy in normal stance now. We can move him into Nagarond. Do a little bit of hiring to get some more Dread Spears and Dark Shards.
Did we go hard difficulty on this campaign?
We are on hard difficulty for this one. That is, what, like middle difficulty? So you've got easy, normal, hard, very hard, legendary. So it's around the middle of what we can offer.
I am always on normal mode.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I want to stress myself out.
We've also got some diplomacy we can look at. So there's some other Dark Elf factions that do slightly like us. Hageneth, the one that we inevitably need to actually take over, kind of like us. We're in a non-aggression pact at the moment. We've got military access from the start of the game. Maybe we could confederate. We could move towards it. But at the moment, it's not looking very likely. They do like us, but
let's
not
kill them
much.
then.
Yeah, we could just murder them. I'm actually going to have a talk with
You are
Karand.
welcome here, but do
See if we can get a little non-aggression pact.
agreeable.
Just to improve our relationships.
Agreeable.
So that we can move towards maybe getting a little trade agreement going.
And then death.
Oh yeah. Moving on to turn
In a
3
murderous
now.
mood.
Is this Joey's cosplay? It is.
No, this is what I look like on Mondays now.
This is your new Monday chic. We're going to move into the Great Arena. The Great Arena is part of this this province here. I know that Grond are going to want to look and try and secure this province, so we want to take it from there.
But this is the chill road, so it's all good.
Yeah. The chill.
Chilling.
The land of chill. This is where we all like to calm down.
Yep.
And not you know, murder people and enslave them. That's not what happens here. I'm blasting through this because I want to get to that Great Arena as soon as possible. So I'm really worried that if they come...
No, it's a good shout.
We've got Clan Septic moving on us as well, so we've got Skaven to the north. Even more northerly than them, I think we've actually got some Norskans who are going to be moving up, so we're not careful.
I want to be friends with them too, and then kill them.
So that is another successful mission. I'm going to come over here, do a little treasure hunt before we colonise. And let's get the voice on, because I need to read out some text. Unless you want to read this one out, Joey?
Nope, you go for it.
Okay. I think Jess is paying attention to something else. There we go.
There we go. Beneath the ruins lie a series of caverns. As you explore, you begin to notice an increasing number of large cobwebs. Rounding a corner, you come face to face with 3 giant spiders, who would appear to be asleep. Behind them, something glints in the torchlight. Eat the spiders is not an option, unfortunately.
Wow.
We do have turn back, attack the spiders, avoid the spiders and take the item, or take a different path. Chat, what would you like us to do in this beautiful treasure hunt that we have for you? I'm seeing a lot of people say attack because it's the chat and they just love violence.
It's a total war.
Inhale them, also not an option. Should we attack?
Say so. What else are we going to do?
Let's attack the spiders.
Unstoppable.
He is
Alright,
unstoppable.
Malekith.
After a hard-fought battle, you slay all of the spiders and retrieve the item from their web. Whatever it is, it better be worth it. We've gotten ourselves a Fencer's Blade, which is going to give us +6 to melee defense and attack, which is pretty good. And we got a 1,000 bonus experience for Malekith. So I'd say that went pretty well.
It did. Thanks, chat.
Well, we've also got a new skill, so let's upgrade Chillwind and unlock this new train so that we can get all the way to Bladewind. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've lost my hat.
You lost your hat already.
Not the multiplayer crown.
Oh my god. We can also upgrade our halls of mustering here so that we can unlock Dark Shards with shields,
Yes.
who are even more lethal because they take less range damage themselves. And we also have Bleak Swords as well, who are our standard shielded sword unit. So we're going to get that upgrade there. Let's look at some of the other buildings we can build as the Dark Elves. We've got a unique resource that we start off, which is marble. We can pop that all the way to the top here, which is going to give us some income. We also have the Towers of the Black Guard. So this is one of our landmark buildings. Obviously, this is Nagarond itself, so the Black Guard of Nagarond. Probably going to be pretty prominent here. It's going to allow us to recruit those guys. It's also going to give us some unit experience for them. And it's also going to give us a -30% recruitment cost and -5 upkeep. We also have the Black Tower of Malekith, which is going to give us public order, Lord recruitment rank, tax rate, and local recruitment capacity. So that's pretty good. But I would like some Dark Riders, so I'm going to grab myself another little unit building here.
Nice.
Could go for some Shades as well. Shades are our missile infantry. They're armor-piercing missiles as well, but they have Vanguard deploy and they have Stalks, so they're pretty cool. But we do need to go after some of these.
Do we need some monies?
Some of these
I feel like we
slave
need
pens, I
monies.
think. Because slaves are a big bit of income for us. We do have buildings that can sort of upgrade that. So we've got here the slave pens, income generated per 100 slaves, and income from slaves plus 10%. So I'm going to go for that one as well. And that is going to be our buildings for this turn. I have to say, my voice and Malekith's voice,
Pretty good.
I think that the effect does pretty well to match them up.
I agree.
Props to Jess there
Thanks,
for the exact pitch we needed. All right, mission issued. Ensure that one of the following buildings has been constructed: the Altar of Cain and the Sorceress's Abode. It's because we want to get ourselves
That's
a
where I
hero.
live, that is. Sorceress's Abode.
Yeah?
Chill there, yeah.
It's just your abode.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. We've also got our Scrolls of Hecate, which is going to give us, this is our ritual resource that we need. These Scrolls of Hecate are produced by buildings and are given as rewards for completing missions and treasure hunts. So, moving towards that as well. We've unlocked one of our technologies, which means we can move on to the next one. So we've unlocked another tree here. We can go into Revel for Suffering, which gives us growth. Continuous Slave Supply, which gives us some more post-battle and some more income from ports. We've also got Exploit Feuds, which gives us more public order in all of our provinces.
Slaves.
Yeah.
A lot of slaves at this point.
We also need a slave pen for the Black Outright, as someone pointed out here, which will be here. The slave pen
Is
the one
building?
that we're building. Oh,
That's still
yeah!
not slaves to me.
Korean 08 is late. He's only just turned up, which means he actually missed the Malekith voice, I'm afraid. But once we do another speech, you'll hear it. Don't worry.
I'll do the next event message if you like.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm also going to be colonizing next turn, so let's wait for that. We didn't actually choose a technology as well, so I'm actually going to get some post-battle loot to get some more like cash monies. And we should be able to colonize now as well. So we've unlocked the Great Arena. We've got a new mission to now secure a province. And we can actually confirm that our review scores have just come out.
Oh!
Some people saying we've got a 9.1 IGN rating on IGN.
Hello!
And I think we've also got a 92 or 93 on PC Gamer.
Keep posting them.
Keep posting them. Put them in chat. Let us know what we're getting. Wills is thinking, sod the economy, better to make a lot of units and then have economy 0. And no
Yeah,
great
but you
units.
get to make your own best economy. You want to see our units now, right?
Wait, the economy's fine. Look how much crash we got coming in.
To be fair, we did get pretty broke yesterday.
Yeah, but that, however, is because we confederated.
Ah, yeah. And that was my bad.
Yeah.
I dropped it. It's staying off.
All right. Let's look at some of the buildings that we can build for ourselves. Obviously, we need to upgrade this building that we just come into. And you can see now we have another thing that we can upgrade with our slaves. So public order's pretty bad over there. I'm gonna head home and start sorting that out in the next turn.
Those reviews are amazing. Look at this.
Apparently, Katy Perry plays Total War.
Yeah.
Was that your
Compliment
impression?
taken!
Was that your impression?
No, but my son once said that he was convinced a picture of Katy Perry was me, and he's a good boy.
Oh,
so.
that's cute. We've got another issue here, and that is to upgrade Nagaron into a Dark Elf Tower. Ah, the Forgebound have been invited by our enemy's clan Septic to fight against us.
Excuse me?
The traitorous dogs will pay. Who do they think they are? Siding with Skaven to take on the Witch King Malekith himself.
How dare he?
And Felicion.
Yeah.
That one.
I'm
got
issuing
great hair.
submissions.
My God.
That's it, though. She's only got great hair. She's an awful person.
Hasn't got a good soul.
No.
So, yeah, these guys are going to be a bit of a problem. They're not too close, so hopefully that's going to be all right for us. But we've got plenty that we can do before that happens. So let's start moving back into Nagaron. Actually, before I do that... No, that's fine. I would have needed
Did you just click on him and he called you a weakling?
You better not have.
Weakling!
We are the same person, so that would be rude. Right, so we've got text going. Let's have a quick have a look at our diplomacy. These guys are looking pretty happy with us now, so I'm going to try and trade with them before I inevitably betray them.
Oh, come on. What about a little bit of money? 300.
Asking to be betrayed.
Try 300.
All right.
If they don't accept some monies with their trade agreement, then we kill them.
Okay, 300. Oh no, don't demand it.
No, offer it.
That's not going to be more tempting, is it?
That's it.
All right, offer payment of 300. Moderate success.
Ridiculous.
Death.
Death to the traitors. Do they not know that I am the true Phoenix King?
They don't. I don't think they know that. They didn't receive the memo.
My God, who do they think they are? They're blasting through now. Ooh, that's a big old stack down there. Cult of Pleasure doing very well for themselves. Some more Clan Septic moving up. I do want to take those guys down soon. Sea of Netflix and chill, like that. Another mission issued. We want to sign a non-aggression pact with Hag Grave. And Hag Grave are not these guys. But let's find them.
Noble of
These guys
Nagaroth,
over here.
the Witch King welcomes you.
So
I
these
will
these
treat
are
on
actually
his
pretty
behalf.
powerful stack below us. Interesting. They can also trade with us. So I'm happy to have a non-aggression pact.
For Nagaroth.
Nice. Do you want some trade? Do you want some economy? Get some gold in. And we've unlocked another right. And you know what it is. You know what it is. It's the one we want. There it is. Sacrifice to Mathlan. So we need to get some more slaves. And do you know how we get more slaves?
We ask for them.
We murder rogue armies. That's
Yep,
what we do.
we also do that.
What are these guys called? These are the mangy hounds. And you can see that they're riding wolves. That's cool, isn't it? Yeah?
Kill them off.
Any man who must say I am king is no true king.
That's
Well,
so true.
kings don't sit in Twitch chat, do they?
No.
No, they've got countries.
They
to
are
rule.
the stream.
They've got countries to rule. I'm still waiting for some more units because obviously we just colonised somewhere, so we don't have a whole lot of units at the moment because they're all in about half health. Katy Perry and who is the maleling? I am Malekith. Do you not know me? I've been in many books.
And I'm Felicion, actually.
Not Katy Perry.
No.
Black Archive. We will get a Black Art for you. They look amazing, by the way. They've started braving our provinces. It's not good. It's not good, Joey. I think we can take these guys on.
Dude.
Oh, they're on 12 now, though. We're only on 13, and we're taking a lot of damage. Let's just keep recruiting. Just get this army up. Get some more swords. I do like swords.
Do you want to try requesting some more slaves? Oh, well, we've already ended turn, but we could, right?
I'm blasting. This is the thing, right?
You're doing a dog butt.
Yeah, I'm doing a dog butt. Chat wanted me to go
he still
quick, so
here?
I'm just going to go quick.
Doug, where you at? You in the chat?
He is in New York at the moment. Just,
Wow.
you know, just wanted to be. He was just like, launch, whatever.
Fuck, nah.
I'm just going to
No,
New York.
I'm alright.
Going to New York. Have you got any more lore dumps for us? Any more
I
interesting
might
things?
have some lore. Right. Let me dig out my notes. So, long ago, this mighty lord of the elven race, Malekith, sought to claim the Isles of Ulthuan by sheer force of will, cruelty and bloodshed, but the flames of an Asurian denied his right to rule and left him scarred by the fire and twisted. So the rules of the Phoenix King is you step into the flames of Asurian and you're fine. You're fine because you are the Phoenix King, or you're not because you're not the Phoenix King. And Malekith was not the true Phoenix King, so he did get a bit
I disagree.
mutilated. Sure, of course.
I disagree.
Of course.
I think actually, had he just stuck it out, just walked through, he would have been fine. He would have been the
Obviously.
true Phoenix King.
you know, as one of the heirs of an Aryan. However, he did have 2 other children that came back into the picture. So that was a bit awkward for Malekith and also for Marathi, who was with an Aryan. So that's all fine.
With?
Sorry, yes, you have to pass through the flames. Don't call me an idiot in chat, but pass through the flames of Asturian. That's correct.
You don't just stand in them, Malekith.
No, you do walk through them, pass through them. Near death, Malekith will be taken away and healed by his mother Marathi and taken to the land of Nagaraith. From there, he was encased in his magical suit, armor.
His magical suit.
His magical
zoot suit.
Look, these are my notes, all right? So, yeah, they had to be seared onto his own flesh. To the brow of the great horned helmet was welded the circlet of iron, and his body was transformed. Malekith took the persona of the Destroyer, obviously, and sought to reclaim...
What else would Malekith call himself?
Sought to reclaim the title that was denied to him. He also used to ride an awesome black dragon. No, doesn't.
Seraphon?
Sulek?
Well, we can actually get Seraphon, which is his other black dragon mount.
So it just made me sad.
I'm going to do a gamble because I know chat loves a gamble. And it didn't go well for us last time, so I'm hoping this time it's yeah. Ronald is with you. More like Kane. Kane is worse. We actually have a little army ability here as well, which is Lure of the Pale Queen, which is a hex that stops ground troops from moving. That is going to be very, very useful.
Nice.
Very, very useful.
Moving my notes.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move my artillery out of the tree. That's probably not a great idea, is it? And we'll also get some spears there just to back them up, just to make sure that they're okay. I'll put those in there. They can have their own little unit. That's cute, isn't it? Right. Are we ready? Do we want another speech?
I'd say go for it. Do you have one off the top of your head?
I can make one up on the spot.
Go on then.
You know, I've written a lot of copy for this game now. I've written a lot of copy. I have got multi-shot on. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. No speech. No, no, no. That's a lot of no's. The voice speech. No speech. Joey needs to do a speech.
Joey will read an event one. I'll read an event one.
You don't want to make one up?
No. No, not on the spot. I'm a bit more channeling the Marathi than I am.
I'm seeing more yeses now than no. Let's get the voice on.
Before
we do it, I'll get Malekith in like a cool little cinematic angle. You ready? All right,
let's do this. Let's do this. My warriors, these bleak lands of chill will soon be ours. But before that time, we must spill their blood. These orcs, these filthy greenskins, they come to our home, to my Nagarond, to try and seek their own vengeance on the world. But they will only find blood. They will only find heartbreak. And they will only find your swords. Chad, you can just do like a big cheer now. That would be good.
Yeah!
Yeah, nice. Cool. Let's start the battle. Let's get involved. I'm going to move slightly forward to just come out of the trees a bit. I don't think they've got very much range on their side. I haven't actually looked at their army, which might have been useful. They've definitely got some chariots. They've got some goblin wolf riders, and I think these guys might have a tiny bit of anti-large.
Any pain and cringes from you only fuels me, guys.
Oh yeah, we love cringe. We can't get enough of cringe. Bring it on. Already our siege weapons firing into these gobos over here. I'm going to try and circumnavigate these guys, just make sure that they come into one engagement. Yeah, they don't fancy that at all. They don't fancy that at all. Let's get those guys there, and then we can start encircling now as well. So they've foolishly sent their other wolf riders off, which means this is going to be a nice, easy engagement for us because we've got a nice little flank going on over here. Our dart riders looking very, very comfortable. And then let's bring out our spears just to make sure these guys are safe over here. Here we go. Didn't see that one coming, did you? Bring in our swords now to take on these spears over here. Now those goblin wolf riders have not had a fun time. Unfortunately, they've got quite a cav-heavy army, so they've been forced to come into engagements which don't really favour them.
If you are new to the stream as well, do keep an eye on the purple bar at the top. That is Murderous Prowess. Once it reaches max capacity, then we will go into kind of an army-wide frenzy.
Yeah, definitely frenzy is a word I'd use. Let's get Malekith over to take on this gobbo here. What I can actually do Just force these guys to stop with my new hex. Bring in my spears to take them down. Probably should have popped it a bit later, but that's fine. I don't know how long it lasts, actually.
How are you guys
Just
today?
enough time for my spears to come
How's
in.
chat today? Do you reckon they're alright?
How are you today, chat?
It's a Monday.
It is a Monday.
A Mazda Monday.
A Mazda
as
Monday.
some call it.
It's not the best of days, some would say. Because you've got so much to do, you know? So much stuff to look after. Let's bring our horses back now. They've been chasing people off. Go off those little chariots over there. Oh, these sneaky buggers think they can come get a little shot on my flipping artillery over here. It's not right in the back. That's bad. That's bad news. There's tricksy AI.
But Murderous Prowess is on its way up, so...
It is on its way up. It is very close. And we have taken out their lord as well, which is going to be very useful. Malekith. One thing we can do is stop these guys running too far. Pop that on them, just to disrupt their formation a little bit. As you know, when you're disrupted, you don't move quite as quickly because you're all over the place, basically. We've just managed to get over to those to save our unit there just from being wiped out completely, and we can start chasing after them with these guys now as well. I'm going to leave my spears there just to protect my artillery, and I think there's some left that we can just pop them back on. Yeah, let's get back on those.
Do you have a routing unit in the back there, or are they chasing?
They are chasing. But at this point, most of the army are pretty much gone, to be honest. Pretty much gone.
You know what, chat's right. Is Murderous Monday? What are we talking about?
It is Murderous Monday. That is a good shout. That is a good shout. Yeah, those guys are going for a run. Malekith also going for a run. Everyone's getting mad. I'm going to pop this here to stop these guys moving so they can come straight in the back of them. And I'm also going to grab Malekith. Start dropping 2 wind spells as well on these guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready. Now!
Oh, what a shot! Recover
So
from that,
good.
lads. Recover from that. There goes Murderous Prowess,
Yes!
dropping now. But it looks like they don't want anything to do with it anyway.
No,
That is a
you've
victory
done
for
it!
Nice.
That was excellent.
Decisive victory.
Just, wait, you had that.
Millennial Kith Monday. Millennial Malekith? I guess?
Malekith Monday?
Yeah.
I like Murderous.
I like
pretty much
Murderous
where
Monday.
we're at, isn't it?
Murderous is much better. Nice decisive victory, and we can get ourselves some slaves. Start moving towards that Black Ark.
How many did we need?
We need 500 in total. We're currently just under halfway there. And pop a little skill upgrade. We can now unlock Blade Wind, which is probably my favourite spell in the game, apart from Ruination of Cities.
Well,
Because that thing is just
look at
just
Felicion, eh?
looking good.
She is.
Although she's got more purple skin than hair.
Well, we can't have everything, can we?
Yeah.
I only had a certain amount of time to prep for this stream.
Destroyed that rogue army there. So those rogue armies, if you don't leave them alone, they will just keep getting bigger and bigger. Eventually they'll start moving into like maybe some ruins or try and take some of your towns, start their own empire. So they can be tricky if you don't look after them. I'm going to get another unit of cav and some more swords. And we're going to unlock a new bit of technology.
What are you going to go with?
We've got Bloodthirsty Companions. That's going to give us armor-piercing damage for our Harpies and melee attack for them as well. Naval Training, which is unit experience for all our Black Ark Corsairs, Shades, and Dark Rider units. We've also got Chartered Piracy, which gives us -5 upkeep for Black Ark Corsair units and income from sacking settlements plus 20%. It's pretty big. We've also got that Driven by Vengeance, which I'm actually going to go for, I think, myself.
What are the 3 options there that you didn't have?
These ones up here.
Yep.
We've got Century Through Battle, which gives us leadership for our basic units. Martial Society, which gives them experience, and Marching to War, which gives them speed.
Yeah.
And I want all of those. So yeah,
That's wise.
I think that's a good one to go for.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
These guys looking a bit powerful to the side of me as well. These Hagenef. Hagenef famously where the executioners come from, so I'm going to go ahead and guess that there's a landmark building over there that makes those guys more important. But for any of those who did miss it, sorry, we've got a Tower of the Black Guard, which is a headquarters for the Black Guard of Nagaron, which is going to be really good.
Yeah, something good that I've noticed about this one is that it's quite easy and fast to get those units in, so you've got a bit of a variation right from the start, which our other campaigns, I've got to say, hasn't been the case. We've had to work a little bit harder and save that monies before being able to kind of get those buildings to recruit those units.
Yeah,
Dark Elves, you kind of
Dark Elves have a nice spread of possibilities that they can take in the early game battles. For example, the Skaven, they've just got those like big crap units to start off with, because the idea is that you're just getting loads of them because they're very, very cheap. And once they move into the end game, that's when they get their more elite units like the Storm Vermin, like the Hellpit Abomination, things like that. So our mission next issues is the Ritual of the Tortured Oracle, which obviously we're going to have to move towards at some point. We will try and get there, but it's going to take a little while, so I wouldn't count it on this stream. But we will try and do a ritual on the next stream tomorrow. That'll be fun. We have another person who's joined against us in the war, and that is the Shadowgore Warherd. These guys are over there.
Good, I guess.
Yeah, AI being a bit aggressive today. A little bit aggressive. Purple hair, where is the purple beard? Do you know what?
You know,
Abby, my girlfriend, has been trying to get me to dye my beard for a long time.
I second this, actually.
I do not second it.
We don't care.
-1 it.
All right, no. Let's do it. Would you spray it? Wash out spray. Would that work?
I don't know if it works. It's very dark. It's brown, you know? They wouldn't really show up.
It's got a bit of summer meadows in there.
Speaking of brown things that don't show up, I'm going to go attack some Skaven.
Huh.
That was not a poo joke.
Okay, oh good. Just checking.
Skaven revealed. This is going to be pretty easy for me, so I'm just going to wipe them out with the auto-resolve. We lost a Bleak Sword unit there. Auto-resolve can be harsh. Can be harsh if you try and rely on it too much. So we've got our post-battle options here. Occupy is pretty standard. Loot and Occupy actually gives us 486 slaves.
Yes, please.
I'm going to hit that one. Chat, are you happy for me to loot and occupy and get 486 slaves?
Slaves, please.
How do we feel about that?
I want a lot of slaves. I've told you this from the start. Keep them coming, please.
Bosh. Clan Skeptic has been revealed. I feel like they're probably going to have some of these settlements over here as well. He's got himself a passive ability, which is Feather So Talk, which is going to make other people around him have less armor and melee defense, which is good. And we've successfully,
hey girl.
Successfully captured a settlement from Clan
You are
Skeptic.
right, sire.
She's looking very like...
Act quickly. Oh, hello.
Hello. You're very proud of herself. Although, to be fair, she's gotten herself a really good job. You know?
Yeah,
really
she's
high up position.
Immediately.
Granted, lost her soul. But I think sometimes you've got to get over it, right?
I don't think she's fussed, even a little bit.
So the Word of Pain is one of the abilities that we have. One of the spells, sorry, that we have under Dark Magic. This one's really useful. Basically, it's going to give you... this is the Overcast version, but it's going to drop people's accuracy, melee defense, and melee attack, which is like a really general debuff, which can really drop on most units. That one's going to be very useful. I'm going to get the Overcast for that. It's going to be very handy. And we haven't actually... No, I haven't shown you the unique skills yet, so let's have a look. Obviously, now, Malekith is quite special. He has 3 quest battles.
Right.
Which is pretty mental. But he's also got his Tyrant abilities here. He's got Sea Dragon Cloaks, Devastating Charge, stuff like that. So these are more his yellow abilities under his spells. But his special ones, of course, he can unlock mounts such as Cold One Chariot, and Seraphon the Black Dragon. He has Sadistic, which gives him loads of armor-piercing damage and charge bonus, increases his melee attack. Eternal Hatred, which gives you more weapon strength against the High Elves. Absolute Power gives you a nice little leadership bonus as one of your passive abilities. Ward of Cain gives you missile resistance. Ward of Hecate gives you magic resistance. But we're also going to get these guys here. So basically, you've got 2 little things that you can go through here. So at rank 12, sorry, you're going to be able to unlock Tyrant or War Leader. War Leader is going to give you these like battle spells, basically, right? So better lords, better attrition. Less attrition, sorry, better replenishment rate, and also giving you some like better stuff after you've killed things. Whereas Tyrant is more sort of increasing your slave prowess and also like stopping the public order deficits that you're going to get.
So we've got a little bit of campaign versus battle buffs.
Yeah, it's more. They're both campaign, but one is post-battle and one is more general campaign. So, good times. We've also got suitable climate all around us at the moment. We've got one here that's not quite as good for us, so that's going to drop some of our abilities there if we do take it. And by the way, this settlement has the most Warhammer name in all of existence, the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. Oh my god.
That I actually have a timeshare there.
Yeah? Now, chat, you've waited very patiently for this. It's time.
Perform that right.
Oh yeah, right performed. Now that is going to unlock the ability to grab a black art from one of our settlements, and you can read it here. So this will become available to be recorded from any port settlement. As you know, Nagorond is one of those, which means that we can recruit them here. Now, this is the recruit black art button down here. It's going to cost us 825 gold, and it's going to have an upkeep of 275.
We don't care. Recruit it.
We can definitely keep that. So here we go. And here is the glorious black art. It's literally like a city on the sea. It looks so cool, and you can see the army abilities that it has here. So Soul Rain is a bombardment ability. It's going to give us a small cluster of magical souls, large strike area, strong versus a single unit. Now here we have better for multiple units, which is the Sky Cauldron, causes magical damage, and it's a bombardment spell as well. And the final one, a single bolt of magical lightning. Small strike area, strong versus multiple combatants, and very good against artillery pieces. So if they've got like some bolt throwers that are giving you issues, you can use that black art to just drop some bolts on them, stop them coming at you. Now we also have a building panel for the black arts itself, so this is literally a city that can move around, which is really, really cool. So it starts off as a small black art, but it can move all the way up to a gargantuan black arc, and you can see that we actually unlock another army ability by doing that.
That's awesome.
And of course we can start upgrading to get some black arc corsairs here, or some black arc corsairs with handbows. The next one's going to give us Bleak Swords, Dark Shards and Dread Spears, and the top one is going to give us Dark Shards and Shields and some Reaper Bolt Throwers. But we also have some other things available to us as well. We can start unlocking Black Dragons and things like that, War Hydras, some hero units as well as Witch Elves and some Sorceresses. Move over, we can upgrade the army abilities that we have. So you can see that you can really customize these Black Arcs and go for stuff that you want, which makes it really, really, really cool. And they just excite me a lot. We've also got our infrastructure here, which is also going to give us the ability to have slaves and torture posts as well, which is going to grow the settlement itself and stuff like that. Unit experience as well. Good stuff. So that is the Black Arc.
Is there a max amount of Black Arcs we can recruit?
That's a very good question. I think we just have to wait for the cooldown. So they are very special.
We'll investigate. But yeah.
So basically you have about 25 turns of cooldown for these Black Arts because they are very, very special. But it kind of acts like a lord for your army, as you can see. So Admiral de Kunkar of the Black Arc.
He's got his own admiral.
He's got his own admiral, isn't he cool? But his picture is just his ship because he's really house proud. So let's end our turn there. We've just got a few more buildings that we can build as well by repairing these guys.
Yeah.
Here, that's an artisan's house, which is going to give us money as well, so we might as well repair that. Turn here, which means that we need to move on to our second goal of the stream.
What is it?
We
Apart
need
from
to
killing
move
everyone.
up and take Grond over
Okay.
here. That's going to be our next goal. There's a little bit of fighting going on here as well, which is very good for us.
It is good for us.
Because Hagen is moving on Grond, it's weakening it.
I do like their faction sigil quite a lot.
Hagen?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, aren't they? It's like a heart and a hand.
I'll crush it.
It's basically what's happened to you, isn't it, Felicion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad times.
Too soon.
Hope you're not bitter about it or anything.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit. Just
we all made our choices.
Bit. I'm going to get some conscription halls over here just so that I can start getting some more armies over there once I move over. Now these guys have just done a battle of the previous turn, so they're not going to be able to move just yet. But we're going to upgrade that settlement as well. And we've also been issued a mission to get a new lord, which is annoying because we just did it before we got the mission issued. But we've also got imminent rebellion because we did loot and occupy, which has made people not very happy.
Could we put a lord in there? Then we'd kind of kill two birds with one stone.
We've got our admiral nearby.
Yeah.
And I want to be definitely using these army abilities if they do attack Nagorond. But bear in mind that Nagorond has a pretty tonk little garrison that it starts off with, including Coldborn Knights, which is one of the strongest units that you can have as a cav.
Nice.
So we've also got an army that we haven't removed. Do we want to recruit some units? Get some Black Arc Corsairs just to buff the other guys up? They don't have a crazy amount of recruitment in here because we need to upgrade that through our settlements. And we also want someone to upgrade, get our entire province complete as well, so that we want to be moving after Kael'ra over here, which is, I assume, full of Skaven. But we'll see. We'll
probably, but let's do it.
Yeah, you can see that we're actually getting some naughty public order debuffs from these slaves, I reckon. We do have quite a lot of them in there.
Someone in chat asked, what is tonk?
Tom. Oh, I've been using that again, haven't I? So I'm from a country called England.
And not everywhere in England uses this expression,
No,
but Michael, do go on.
There's a place in Luton, in England, sorry, called Luton, which is where I was born. And I'd say there's a few weird words that we have, but tonk basically means strong. Basically means like really powerful, I guess. Big buff tonk.
Jack.
Hench is another way of saying it.
Hench is something said where I'm from as well.
Yeah, you got hench?
We've got hench.
Okay, that's fine. We've got a rebellion coming in. We're going to end this turn and wait for that rebellion to kick up, because they're not going to be too strong right at the start, so I think we can just move guys down. Luton is where Charlie Bronson was
Thanks,
born.
Lisbeth. She's right.
Yeah.
She's right. They're right.
Ever hung. There you go. Joey, can I be your witch elf slave?
I am actually maxed out on slaves, thanks.
What is your max slave amount?
Well, I can't tell everyone what my max slave amount is.
Because then they'll know when there's an opening.
Exactly.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Anyone else think this guy reminds them of Jack Whitehall?
A little bit.
No way.
A little bit. Jess says yes.
Calaros says Luton, my condolences. That's fine. I am a Watford fan, so it makes it even worse.
Hey, I'm from Gillingham,
for anyone who
so-
knows anything about English football. Got another mission issue, that is to go after Grand. And we've got our rebellion. So.
Luton can't be as bad as Medway.
As where?
Medway. Gillingham.
Where is
Gillingham, you know,
Medway?
football club.
I know Gillingham, yeah.
Gillingham. There's two Gillinghams, all right? Gillingham is in Dorset. Gillingham is in Kent.
What? They're different places.
Some
Weird.
taken.
That's weird. Someone laughing at Watford. Just want to point out we're 6th in the Premier League right now. Order resolve that battle. And we're going to get ourselves... Do we want more slaves, or do you want to murder the captains?
In the
instead?
campaign, we absolutely need more.
We've got bad public order issues at the moment.
All right, fair enough.
Oh, whatever. More slaves. More slaves! More slaves. Enemy killed in battle. Morvar. I'll teach you to rebel against me. That will actually help our public order a little bit, because we've just murdered the rebellion, which is good. And we've unlocked the sacrifice to Cain. Do we want to have a little look at that?
Yeah.
So that one's going to give us casualty replenishment, income from slaves. It'll also start killing off our slaves.
Oh.
Because as you know, we like blood and we like murder,
Yeah.
because it's Cain, right?
Yep.
But it does give us the unmovability Dark Conduit, which is the explosion, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. We do have insufficient slaves, though, so we're going to have to wait for that one. This guy's currently able to recruit if we want to, but I think we're actually going to look at some of the buildings that he has available.
Yeah.
Don't have the money for it, though, apparently. Oh, no, we do. We just don't have the level for it. So what we need is some growth. We need some growth in there. We only need 20, but we're moving very
Did you have a
slowly.
province yet that you could...
My cruelty knows
A full
no limits.
Can you do it?
Can I do what, sorry?
Can you get some edicts going? Can you...
Not yet. I need to take Kelra. And
okay.
I did ask someone. I did see someone ask for that, so we'll move on Kelra now. It's going to be our next goal, and let's upgrade our Lord as well. Get some more skills. We got the Sea Dragon Cloak, which is pretty good. It gives us more armor. Or do we want more spells? Do we want to move into upgrading our Lord? Do we want some red line skills? Get some upgrades for our units, or do we want some spells? Let me know, chat.
I want spells. Honestly.
Who is that girl? And does she have a Twitter? Would you like to plug your Twitter?
I'm also 28, so I'd say woman at this stage.
You
but
have children.
yeah, I do also have children, so I'm kind of old.
That's a compliment, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess, but
it must
you
be
know.
that voluptuous hair that you've sprouted.
Yes, my Monday hair.
Your Monday hair.
Thanks, Jess.
All right, spells.
I just mean older than
spells.
girl. You know what I mean.
I'm seeing spells. I'm going to get some -15 armor as a passive ability map wide. Nice. It's active if you're casting, basically. So every time I cast a spell, drops armor. Good stuff. Finish Chillwind. We could finish Chillwind. I prefer the Blade Vortex. It's pretty cool. Send that turn. Start moving against Kelra. It's broy, bruh.
It's broy. It's
Broy.
true. I'm brand Joey
It's
now.
every day, bro.
Broy.
Oh, remember that Shadow Gore Warherd?
No.
Do you remember that? That was a thing that happened.
Oh.
And guess what? They're here now, which is bad. I suppose. They're also taking our money. They've got pretty low units, so not numbers, but like quality. So I think I'll come round this way just to stop them going from Nagaron. But that's going to have to be our next thing. Twitch chat is a bit thirsty, isn't it? I see
Definitely
that.
not.
Oh, God. Oh, we're getting targeted.
Unthinkable.
We're getting targeted hard. We are getting targeted hard. Let's quickly get some more units.
Recruit you lot, yeah.
Yeah, this needs to happen. We've got some more tech that we can upgrade as well. Can I betray Mother? You can if you want. So, as you know, we have our rituals set up. The main faction for each race. So at the start, it will be Malekith, Tyrion, Queek, and Master Muddy. Those guys are going to be the ones doing the rituals.
Right.
Oh my god. I just can't make words happen today for some reason.
It's a great thing we're streaming, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's because it's a Monday, I think, and I've been doing.
Hey,
a lot
we
of
did this.
speeches.
We did this yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Dedication, as did Jess. We all came in. Actually, Jess went in both days.
Yeah, Jess was here both
That
days.
is max
That is
commitment.
dedication. I'm going to get some leadership for my Dread Spears and stuff. Yeah, so basically, you can actually fight between yourselves if you're the two main factions. So if you're playing as Malekith, you can go after Marathi and vice versa, and it won't affect your ability to affect the Vortex, because it is, at its heart, Total War is still a
it's
sandbox,
a sandbox
right?
game.
You can do what you want. Ooh.
Retreat. Oh, you've got to auto resolve that one. It's not gonna go well.
Black Hawk.
I'm so sorry.
We just got him, and Volilosh comes over here and destroys us.
Oh yeah, I'm really sorry, Will.
She came out of nowhere, just out of the darkness. That's harsh.
We
That
spent
is
a
harsh.
lot of. Didn't we spend a lot of slaves on that as well?
We did spend a
Think
lot
of the
of slaves
slaves
on
we
that.
just spent on that Black Ark.
Oh, now this guy's coming after us over here. This is getting hard. We've got a rebellion incoming. Right, guys, I need your full support here. I need your full support.
Emotional and strategic, please.
Yes.
Help us.
Right, I've got a bear army here, and they're wasted a bit. So I'm just gonna have to just let Hard Culture burn at the moment, because this is a bigger issue.
I don't know how you think I'm gonna help. I'm not. I'm brand Joey now. I'm not. I barely played this. I will lose. I'm a guest
Get out
on
of
these streams.
Nagarond. Get out of Nagarond. If you kill my Black Ark, I will never respect you again.
I don't think they care.
Do you know what? It's all the Skaven's fault as well, because they invited both of these armies into battle.
How you've turned.
Oh my god, that's bad. I am going to get myself an upgrade for Blade Wind just to unlock evasion, so that we can go on to get Doombolt and Soul Stealer and stuff like that. We also need to get back into Nagarond and start recruiting some more units, because we've taken some pretty heavy losses. Oh my god, this is looking bad. This is looking bad. What is my garrison like over here? 2 Bleak Swords, 2 Dread Spears, and 2 Dark Shards of Shields. And I'm coming up against a bit of a Chaffy unit. I might just unlock a Lord over here just for a last stand. At least I can sort of do some Scorched Earth and just go after them. I don't think I can get any heroes right now. No, so let's get a Lord. So, as we know with the Skaven campaigns, for anyone who used that, we do have some loyalty mechanics on the Dark Elves and the Skaven. So if we're not treating those guys right, then they could come up.
Because they don't care about you.
It's mean, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we have a few options here, guys. Morgan is confident, gives us +2 leadership. Vanquish, which somebody's unironically called themselves Vanquish.
Yeah.
They are cruel, and they have +10% rating income and +5% for sacking. Tomalak, which is basically Tomahawk, which is Tom Hawkins.
It is Tomahawk.
He's going to have +3 armor, +2 melee attack, and 5% weapon strength. We've also got Singao, who's a strategist who can move better on the campaign
I gotta
map.
say, it's all about Vanquish.
Vanquish is a great name. Dreadlord with Sword and Shield. What do we think, chat? Let us know. Van Squish? No. No, I don't like Van Squish.
Vanquish!
Vanquish is the Dark Elf version of Gilgallion. I feel it.
Me too.
Me too. Let's get her. Vanquish.
Favored of the Witch King.
Oh, we did.
That's right, you are.
You obey me.
You
thralls.
obey me. Good loyalty as well. 7. I like that. I like that. Interesting. Okay.
She's got some great headgear as well.
She has got some great head. Yeah, we can't see her anymore, but like, she looks very, very cool. Very, very cool. I love great makeup that she's gone for as well.
I know.
Yeah.
The Dark Elves have it on point.
Yeah, they really put the effort in.
Both genders, frankly, they both got some makeup going on.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I can't tell Malekith has got any makeup or not. I've not seen his get up. I imagine that if he needed. People are saying what a waste, but like, I mean,
Of what?
it's like some cash and then she'll die, so it's not that big a deal, is it? I just want to do as much damage to this army as possible. And I feel like they're about to come after me straight away. So, I've basically, in true Dark Elf fashion, brought her here just for her to completely be destroyed. Trade agreement and they'll pay us. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Now you come crawling back for the trade. Joey for Legendary Lord? I'd buy that DLC.
Oh.
I'd buy that DLC.
Again, I prefer the one where it's just a DLC with me in a corner just judging your campaign decisions.
They don't want to fight anymore.
Look who's come with a peace treaty.
They heard that there was a lord called Vanquish, and they were like, do you know what, guys? I'm out. I don't want anything anymore. I don't want it.
No, she looks
I love it.
fierce. Anyway, what I said, nope, counteroffer. Always counteroffer and ask for at least 300. Because then they'll just go, nah, actually. No?
Yeah, but I don't want them to wipe out my city, Joey.
But always ask for money.
Chat one piece. Chat one piece.
Just do it.
Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Looks like we're going to be killing some Dark Elves here.
Wheels!
It's fine. It's fine.
You know what? Let's go with it. We're evil. We want death.
No
Go for
worries.
it. You know, you should have gone with conviction. You did it on purpose. You should have just looked them in the camera and said, decline.
Yeah,
And then...
that would have been much cooler. That would have been much cooler. However, I didn't do that. Right, let's look at the force that we've got coming up against us in this lovely Nagaron map. We've got the sun rising on our soon-to-be-dead lord. So, Ungor Spearman herds, pretty weak units. We've also got some Chaos Warhounds. They've got a lot of Spearman herds, actually.
yeah, that's a dense army.
It's dense, but I don't think it's unkillable. Gorok Manrip is our biggest issue. Obviously, they're going to be flanking around with some of these Warhounds. I feel like they had more men than this. Maybe there's some hiding in Stalk. He'll win. I rate that FN Bavin. He'll win this. Don't worry about it.
I have faith, but...
I've got so much faith in myself. It's going to be fine. Okay, get these guys up as far as possible. I'm worried about the speed. So these guys are about 33 speed, and they're coming up against 35. So they are faster than us on pretty much all flanks. Obviously, speed 95 is also going to go there. So I can't have them too far forward from my sword line, because they need to be backed up. I have my spears a bit wide like that. I just want to spread out so they don't completely encircle us. And then I'm going to have Van Squish right in the middle.
I see the value in your strategy.
Yeah.
I'm just... Oh, it's making me tense.
All right. Yeah, Ungor Raiders are probably hidden. That's what I thought. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, you are black of heart.
You're going to be black of combat record in a minute. Black of cut out from the entire book of Dark Elves. Okay, this is bad. This is pretty bad. What we do need to do is just make sure we can get as much fire on these guys as possible. In come the Ungor Raiders now. Ungor Herd. They're low threat for us.
Yeah, I almost want to do a speech for her because she is a goner.
Do it, Joey. Give me a speech.
Jess, could we go for an ominous lady voice?
Is there an ominous lady voice button?
I'd enable it.
Oh.
Oh.
Love it.
All right,
Okay.
let's do this. Troops! We are not long for this earth, but we shall have one final stand against the Chaos Pretenders and show them who murder really is! For Cain!
Nice. Chaos Pretenders. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Now,
She's sassy.
I'm trying to pull her through to get after this Korok Manripper. I think she's definitely going to be able to take him in combat. I am really worried about these guys over here, though.
Oh, Vanquish.
Yeah, no. I want to take down those Warhounds because they're just going to kite us because they're really going to be nasty to deal with. Already, this is looking pretty bad for us. I think my Dark Shards of Shields are probably the most valuable unit in this army at the moment.
I mean, where's Malekith at?
Malekith's-
Sorry, not
not
Malekith. Vanquish.
Vanquish is right in the center, getting stuck in.
Oh. Come on, girl.
Where is she? There she is. Korok's run away. You coward, Korok. Come face me like a true peace man. Oh my god. Those guys already routing, which is good. These guys are shielded, but they've been side on, which means they're taking a lot of damage. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh my god. That's fine.
It's okay. Murder is the theme of this
It's not a
stream.
Wheels campaign without at least one slip up.
No.
Right? That's like my niche, you know? That's my niche market. People who like a little bit of a slip up. These sword guys, like these big swords are... They're hanging on.
Anyone in this chat who says that they haven't had an accidental... Oh, misclick. It just can't be true, guys. You
Look,
know?
a lesser man would have save scummed. A lesser man. Do you know who always saves before a battle? Dogfoot, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
Does he?
Yeah. I don't know if he ever goes back to it, but he always saves. Always saves. Finally got to Korok, and there's just like no morale left. He is taking damage. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Murderous Prowess? Is that drop in there? Or no, they're just rowing.
Vanquished just like Gilgallion.
Oh dear.
Oh man, this is a hot...
Bad?
Well, yeah.
A hot mess.
A hot
yeah.
mess.
Okay, we've actually started.
What was it that you called? Was it a cuddle puddle? Is that what this is?
No, the Cuddle Puddle was an elite army of dinosaurs who would like to get into Cuddle Puddles. That was short-lived.
Yeah, that was a decisive defeat, but you knew that going in. It was a misclick. You did your best, and vanquish, not vanquished.
I feel like that might change after this loading
Let me have hope.
Vanquish just got vanquished. There she goes. But like we said, I was happy to leave Hard Caldra, right? We were gonna go back to Nagaron, regroup, and then move on. Okay. My cruelty knows no limits. I will sacrifice my own lords for the greater good. Yeah. Gilgallion definitely did a better job, but he also had massive walls to protect him. So you know, give Vanquish some credit here. You know,
Yeah.
She was vanquished. Never forget. Right.
Dear.
Killed in battle. Yep, we know that. Settlement raised. Yep, we know that too.
Thanks for reminding us.
Yeah, thanks for that. We've also got some Skaven incoming. This is bad. What we're going to do here is we're actually going to recruit another lord over here. Now, we've got some more options. I'm actually going to go for Ribath because, I don't know, she's just calling out to me. I like the Sword and Shield variant as well. I'd like to have a lord who can scrap it out. We desperately need some more reinforcements, so let's get some of those spears in. And we're also going to recruit some on this side, and let's get some more dark shards, maybe.
She's no vanquish, though. I'll always resent her for not being vanquish.
That's unfair.
I don't think it is.
They're pretty tattered. I don't think they're going to come after us. Bear in mind, we need to move on Grand at some point as well.
Oh, God.
Because we've got, like, what, 40 minutes to take that city?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's our objective as well.
Yeah. Those guys want a peace treaty. I'm happy to take that. Right. I'm not going to press the X by accident this time.
Oh,
That's not even me as a bad player. That's just me as a bad mouse clicker. Moral of the story, never give Wheels a favoured elf lord.
No, don't.
Give me a favoured Skaven lord and I'll do wonders with him. But, yeah, elves. You never know what can happen. I feel like there's still a tiny bit of Malekith in my ears. When I'm
That's
hearing
something
my
else,
voice
Wheels.
come through.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Loyalty low. Good. Good. Thanks, Riboff. Good to know I've got your support. Let the games begin. Distract your people
Let
with
the
British
games
games.
begin.
Happy populace. That is very welcome. That is very, very welcome indeed. We've actually got quite a lot of corruption going on from these pesky Skaven and Beastmen coming in, which might be some of the issue of our public order going to hell.
Malekith, King of Nagaroth.
I am going to move on these
I
Skaven.
am the Witch King.
Nagaron can protect itself. These Skaven need to go.
They do want to go.
Right. New feature request. Are you sure you want to decline? That would be good. I am the Skaven Lord. I'll accept that title. Oh, bring it on. You think one little reinforcing army is going to scare me? Bring it on. Come on then. Come and have a go if you think you're hard enough. Ambush? That's not fair.
I mean, it's exactly Skaven. You
Yeah.
had that coming.
I mean, Skaven aren't fair.
You
are
rock up to a Skaven battle and you don't expect an ambush.
they? I didn't rock up to one. They rocked up to me. Papa Wheels and Mama Joe.
I love it.
That is a great little duo name. Oh dear.
Oh.
Here I am, going for a stroll with my squad. Squad goals.
It is squad goals. Look at that.
Oh dear. It looks like we're under attack. Luckily they've come from quite far away, so we've got time here to reconvene.
Look at this. tidy walk.
We've also got some coming in from the back of us. So what I want to do is to just bum rush these guys, right? Take them out as soon as possible. And hopefully we can take them out before the reinforcements arrive.
For the Druki, eh?
Yeah, shove these spears in the back. Gonna grip these guys up under grip 1. Let's get Malekith to go right in the front as well. And I'm actually just gonna drop some wind spells just to hold them off a bit.
That's it. Oh yeah, come into it. Oh.
That wasn't great.
Maybe the front line.
But we do have a bombardment spell that's been gifted to us, which is nice. We can drop that on these guys here. Bombardments actually target units, which is really handy. Nice. Just a little bit of damage, and that's gonna give us a couple of.
You've been asked to watch your flank. That is also.
Whoa! Where did these guys come from?
Oh!
All right, you guys get involved. Shot cav. This is your time. Not spears. Not spears. That would be bad. That would be bad news. They're actually charging after these guys, which hopefully will stop them from coming after us. It's fine, guys. Don't worry about it.
Keep giving advice. I will keep shouting it out.
We like advice.
We'll let Wheels focus, and I'll read your advice.
Right, you guys come off skirmish and start firing. Right, those got torn
Have
apart.
we reached Murderous Prowess?
Oh god, no.
Oh,
that
is that
is a hex that I've dropped.
Okay.
Now they are also coming from us from that angle as well, so we need to be careful there. Let's get our Black Guard in to start helping out as well. Basically, we've got a lot of units that we need to worry about.
Give Joey the helm. Do not give Joey the helm. Absolutely not in this battle.
I do not want the helm. Do not give me the helm.
Denied.
I'm going to drop a vortex spell over here. Oh, we've got so much to worry about. Right, that has actually let our bolt thrower start firing on this other army now. And those guys are still routing, so let's make sure that they're still getting damage put on them. Now we've freed up our cav now to start moving on other units as well. This is fine, guys. I've got this. Don't worry
Flank
about it.
behind with spears. Also, your artillery is on anti-large. Take the wheel, Joey. It's still a hard no. Advice: get good.
Get
Isn't it helpful?
Get
Isn't it
good
very
is
helpful?
good advice. Here's my get good for you. This is what I'm going to do.
Oh!
Move straight out. Oh, thanks, Vortex. Thanks for the support, Vortex. Look at the damage that does, though. Outrageous.
Was that wind of blades? Or blades?
Blade wind.
Blade winds.
Let's move those guys over there to support. Make sure these guys don't come back.
One could say, Joey, take the wheels. Very nice.
Yes, one could say that, but one should not.
No, one should not.
Let's get rid of some of these routing units. Anyone who's seen our gameplay knows that those guys will come back pretty soon.
Yeah, but the power of balance bar is now in your favour, which it wasn't from the start, so you're doing well. Murderous Prowess not far either. Hold out for maybe another minute.
Those guys are coming down this way, so they've been halted a bit by the terrain, which is good. Means that we can just start reforming over here as well. And we're going to drop another critical spell over there just to do some more damage. Just get a nice shot of that. Oh, that moved a bit more favourably. That was almost like a wind spell there. You can see the damage that does. Look at that. They just get wiped out by it. Now, I want to get Malekith over here to take another Lord as well. And I'm actually going to drop the Hex on them. That's going to severely weaken them. The Word of Pain. Pop these Dark Riders out. They need some support. Those guys are completely routed. Let's move those guys over. Bring our Dark Riders over here out as well because I don't want those spears coming after them.
That music is amazing.
The music's incredible. I'm going to start forming up on this side now. Spears going after them.
Yeah, get those.
Over here. You guys come after these routing units. They should be easy to pick off. Now in come the more Skaven Horde. So let's bring these guys over here. We've just set them to the side to make sure that they're ready for the next invasion of men. And we've got another blade wind that we can actually drop on this juicy clump over here.
Yep, chat's saying bottleneck them. Might be a bit late now. Oh, that was nice. Perfect. Perfect. And go into the back. Go into the back. Go into the back.
Oh,
come on. Just a little
fickle.
bit.
Vortex spells are fickle.
Murderous
In
Prowess.
comes Murderous Prowess.
We need one of those. Boo, 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 boo. Right, with Murderous Prowess.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, they just dropped some plague on us. Bad times. There's these guys here as well. So they are routing. No, I need to bring in my cav now because they're going to be more useful over here. Let's bring in those guys on the flanks.
Yeah, murder everything. Also some advice. Good advice.
Yeah. What is the good advice?
Murder everything.
Oh, I see. Right. No, yeah, I get that. That's fine. We've got our dark shells over here we've been chasing as well. We can start bringing them around.
The
Those
purple
guys are
bar at
still
the
firing.
top is Murderous Prowess. Once you've killed enough in a battle, you'll get it. It gives you a whole army-wide buff. Very, very cool.
Did you hear the
feature.
voice acting on the siege weapon there? I right-clicked on an enemy unit and they were just like, I will kill them!
I didn't hear that.
I wonder if that only happens when you're in Murderous Prowess. They just go mental. Let's drop a nice wind spell on these guys.
We had Tom
Oh,
at the
yeah.
window there, by the way. I assume pointing to my hair and being confused.
Tom's always
Like, did you do that when I was at lunch? Like, is that new?
Let's drop a bombardment skill on these Skaven slaves. This is simples, guys. Simples.
Dark Elves. I heard that one.
Even if you ambush us, we will still tear you apart, Skaven. No worries. Right, let's get these guys up so I know where they are. Move them around just to flank into the back of them. Just finish them off once and for all. Get them firing on these people running away. I'll get those guys going up here. Just chase
Yeah,
them
do
off
it.
there.
They'll rout. They'll come back.
Here we have a nice little back evasion here. A lot of spells being dropped there. A lot of spells. Just charge right into the back of these Skaven. And it looks like we're not even going to have time because they are all routing.
No, all good.
Goodbye.
Really impressed. Not that I doubted.
That was in our favour because the Skaven, they've only got like slaves and stuff, right? They haven't brought a full force army against
Still?
us. It was the only tricky part was the ambush, right? The ambush was the thing that made it a bit tricky.
Yeah.
But you can
You
see
had no deployment time, no
380
options.
losses, and on that side they had about 4,000 units and lost pretty
All
much
right,
all.
Goblin Sapper. You could have done better, but okay. I think well done. All right?
Awful. All right, that's fine. They say AI sucks at ambush, but those guys coming out of the trees took me completely off guard. I was not expecting that at all.
No. You
They
went
had
to clean up and get
they
rid
were
of
like,
the
oh,
Skaven.
they've just come over here. And then I was like, what is happening on the other flank? Oh, dear. More slaves?
Yeah.
More
Yes.
slaves?
Yes.
Yeah, I like slaves. We're just going to get rebellion after rebellion as all these slaves try and get their freedom back, but whatevs. It's fine. He's hiding in the trees now.
Yeah,
Okay.
Malekith is a beast.
Malekith is a beast. 311 kills for him. My god. Right, Beastman moving up against us now. I'm going to move.
Favored of the Witch
Actually, no, I'm going to keep that Lord there just in case they come after him. They do have a full stat. The Great Arena's garrison details. They've got 2 bleak swords, 2 dread spears, and 2 dark shards with shields. Sorry. Going to upgrade their
Master
unit
of
thing. We're going to get them
cruelty.
some more units as well. Get the dark
Enacting my
shards and a
dark
spear unit.
desires.
That should hopefully up her loyalty a little bit as well because we're like gifting her troops
For Ribath.
for Ribath. Yeah.
Cease your provocations.
Where have you been? Been in Ribath.
Ribath.
We're making a lot of English jokes, so I hope it's mainly English audience. Because anyone from anywhere that isn't the UK might be a little bit confused. We've got an ambush at this company. He tried to ambush us, but he was raiding. More imminent rebellions. Slaves just tanking us. Chaos Corruption tanking us as well. And raiding. We're getting so many hits on our public order.
Yeah, but we're not completely broke. We've got a decent amount of slaves at this point. It could be worse.
Once we do another battle, we should hit our quest for the magic item that we're looking at for the moment, which is the Circlet of Iron, as you said, which goes around his head.
Exactly.
Once we get 500 battle captives, we're on 425 at the moment.
Cool.
What's this loyalty thing about? So with the Skaven and the Dark Elves, all non-legendary lords have a loyalty mechanic. So basically, once their loyalty gets all the way down to 0, they're actually going to rebel and take that army with them and start making their own faction instead. So you need to be watching out for that.
Chat said, finish off the Skaven army and march back to Nagarond. It's probably wise.
See you later.
I got asked which is my favourite faction. Overall, in the Warhammer Fantasy Battles world, as a tabletop player, it's Wood Elves.
Yeah.
In Warhammer 2 races, I also had a Lizardman army, so I'm a big fan of Lizardmen.
Lizardmen are cool. I'm going to put Malekith on a cold one as well.
But I'm
Oh,
really enjoying
yeah.
this stream.
Oh, cold one. Are you enjoying the Dark Elves?
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Like every time I got massively smashed on a tabletop battle, it was a lot with Dark Elves, and Hydras are super cheap point wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like 150, for example, points to my 275 tree man, which is lot. And tree men are flammable. Sorry for hitting the mic. They're flammable, so like.
Hold on.
Double damage.
Technically, don't Hydras take flame damage quite hard as well because they're a regen unit?
Yeah, but against Wood Elves, what are we doing? Like rubbing some sticks together, like, hang on, mate! Come on, mate!
I'm gonna pop a little sacrifice to Cain, I think, because we've got quite a few slaves. So I'm gonna perform this right.
God of murder.
Hey, Wheels, show us your meme. Time for a cold run with the boys. Cold run riders coming in.
Dread command.
Ah, her loyalty has gone up to 5 now.
Yes.
So this guy should be easy. This is what happens when the scaling come after you. Oh my goodness. Right. Interesting. We've got our full stack here. Don't need to worry about that. I'm going to end my turn here to see what these beastmen do.
Yeah, go for Grand. It's what chat's saying.
That is the end goal.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
the
If we can get there,
objective.
in come these guys. I think they're going to try and go after the Great Arena because it's the weaker target.
Apparently we have to answer, what is our perfect Sunday? What's your perfect Sunday, boys?
Perfect Sunday, playing Skaven with my best mate, Joey.
I
No,
love that.
it's lying in bed in my pants.
Yeah.
Possibly watching football. Or Netflix or something.
Yeah.
Other streaming sites are available. Trait gain, severe. Malekith is quite severe, I'd say, yeah. This is one of our multi-tier traits that we have in Warhammer 2, and we now actually tell you why you got the trait as well, which is handy. It's always good. That was something people really liked from Britannia. Oh, I think he's just in range, yeah, and we're going to get that reinforcement, so this is just going to wipe him out. Goblin Sapper's like, why are you wearing pants on a Sunday? Pants in England are underpants.
Trousers.
Not trousers.
Yeah, not trousers.
It's a fair point, though. We do have another rebellion coming out. And march out and smash the beastmen. That's what we're doing, Goblin Sapper. That's what we're on our way to do. Grand is currently undefended. And though they've... Oh, Death Hag. Yeah, we now have heroes in garrisons as well. Yeah, they have a decent roster, but I think we can take it with our army strength. We should be fine. Pants means something different in British. Is British a language?
No.
No.
We are British.
I like it when American viewers are like, that's not English. It's like, well, we invented the language, guys. You know? I'd say we're probably the original. Oh, look who wants a peace treaty again.
Let's
this time.
Click accept, not decline.
This time I want to decline.
Oh!
Yeah.
Ice cold!
Ice cold like the land of chill. What are you going to do about that, war herd? Celestial Storm.
Honestly, I was legitimately on the edge of my seat.
Right, there's another rebellion. Yeah, public order is definitely something that you really have to worry about with the Dark Elves because of the slaves.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got these beastmen coming through and spreading that chaos corruption. Plus 3 a turn, which is, oh, that's harsh. Really harsh. We've unlocked one of our technologies, and Ribath has also become strict as well.
You're not back to 1 settlement, no. You've got like...
I've got 2.
2. Oh.
Not crazy amounts, but you know, it's fine. We can now unlock Upgrade. So Upgrade is actually going to increase our Black Arc growth, and it's going to give us incredible speed bonuses for our Cold War Knights and stuff like that. Also, our Dark Shards and our Black Arc Corsair units are going to get increased missile damage and weapon strength. And we've got Tempered in Blood, which will give us more income from slave pens and slave markets. So I think we're probably going to... We're going to hold off and buy now. We haven't got a whole lot of cash at the moment because we've had to raise so many armies. But I'm probably going to go for speed on my units because speed is very useful. But before we do that, goodbye, Korok. It's not been a pleasure. Doesn't like it, does he?
That's an appropriate response.
See you later. Bye. Slaves. 755 slaves! Oh, look at that! I think we need to perform a rite soon. We've got ourselves the Charm Shield, which will give us better missile parry and damage resistance, which is good. And
Revenge for Vanquish.
oh, that's harsh, guys. I looked at that tech and grades at 007NL and said, oh, nice, that'll really help out with that Black Arc you have. Ooh, that one stings.
Too soon.
That stings. That's not nice. We can now unlock evasion so that we can get after those Doom Bolts and Soul Stealer, which is really good. And we're going to bring this guy over here. I keep calling him this guy. It's Malekith. It's the Witch King himself.
I march onwards.
And I'm going to march my smaller army over to Nagarond, which is going to be my sort of home force. Now. And eventually, once I've taken Grond, I will start getting rid of some units so that we can actually sort of like chill out on the economy a bit, because we're losing a bit of money. Are you excited for the siege on Grond?
Yes, but also anxious. I do love a good siege.
Oh, interesting.
Are you gonna help out? What's going on over there? They having a party and we weren't invited.
Oh, that's interesting. Did somebody else just try and siege the settlement and fail? Also, we've got some Norskins coming in. Tell you what, Malekith has a lot of enemies at the start of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because of, like, we've just had a bad time, but, like, he's got a lot to deal with. Yes, I know. There goes my trade as well, so that's going to be even less money I'm making now. So that guy must have just lost the battle, which makes me think. Oh, yeah. Do we want to see a Dark Elf settlement anyway?
Yeah, I do. I've not seen it before.
I will ask chat. Chat, do you want to fight me in this anyway, just so you can see the beautiful Dark Elf settlements? We are playing on hard for Mementos. Dogfoot usually plays on very hard.
I believe so.
We've got a couple of yeses. Auto. Ooh, that's pretty
Come on,
half and half.
Fight it.
It's pretty half and half.
Already seen it.
Yeah, go on then. Why not? Why not? It won't take long. Won't take long.
Probably have another battle before this one anyway.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We've still got another
half hour.
Yeah, we've still got another half hour before we got finished, guys. Plenty of stuff to do.
Cool, because this wig is itchy.
Technically, although we kind of instantly lost the first goal of the stream, which was get a Black Ark, we have now completed both of the goals.
True.
Once we take this this settlement, so good times. So here we are. I'm just going to take the UI.
Yeah,
off.
can you go up close? Get right in there, right into Grond.
I'm going to gamble before we do that. And it's gone in our favour. But once we hit start deployment, we can, don't have to worry about that UI. Oh yeah, look at that. They have these really nice like stair pieces now, especially on the high elves. It means that you can get these like beautiful like red carpet stairs that you can march up. Look at that.
I mean, you know, they're not really in it for their for the people, but they have fantastic stairs.
Oh yeah, great stairs. Great stairs. These guys are going to go all the way out the back because they're going to be pretty much useless and just take damage, so I just want to hide them in the forest. And then everyone else I can pretty much just charge at the walls, to be honest. Good times.
I believe some of the dev team watch the stream, so all the compliments for the dev team. They have done a fantastic job.
They've
with
done an amazing
audio,
job.
animations, art.
Oh, especially the animations. Some of the animations in this game look great.
Like this is some of the. I've not seen a Dark Elf settlement before or a siege battle because I don't work on Warhammer that much, really. So, you know, it's awesome to see this stuff.
Are you working on secret things, Jerry?
I am.
Working on super secret things.
Super
they don't
secret
know about it
things.
yet. You don't know about it yet. Super secret things. Let's speed this up.
They do want to see you change your hair colour, though.
They want to see me change my hair colour. I've changed my hair colour for like every
Is
week
Abby
of stream.
watching?
I think Abby is watching.
Abby, get some of those pastel sprays for his
I
hair.
think she's got some, you know.
Be perfect. Some nice blue ones for a lizard man.
Not blue.
No?
No, I don't like blue hair.
Oh.
Not on men, anyway. It's alright. I think it looks good on like long female hair, but like short men's hair, I'm not a big fan of blue.
I love some blue hair.
I don't know if Jono's
I like
watching. He
coloured
might be
hair.
annoyed by that comment.
Offence! Some taken. Jess,
do not
blue
bring in blue
spray!
spray, Jess. Do not bring in blue spray. Whoa, look at the size of this explosion. I want to not put it on my units. Oh, let's just do it there. Oh, we can't do it on walls anyway. It's an explosion. Target's ally. Oh, I have to blow up my own men. That's hilarious. I can make one of my units explode. That is incredible.
I mean...
They remain intact, yet exhausted.
Good.
So I don't think it actually hurts them, it completely removes their vigour. That is great. Total War Joey Hammer. Is that the secret project you're working on?
Can you imagine?
That would be hilarious.
For those that deeply dislike my voice as well, would be the absolute
That would be great.
I said confederate.
There we go. This is going to be pretty quick battle.
Thanks, Matty. It's actually one of Jess's wigs. Get wig compliments, Jess.
Just woo in the background there. They want me to explode one of my men.
Yes. We don't care about our own men. Not even a little bit.
I think I missed the animation. I missed the visual effects. Oh, we got a death hag there.
Die, weaklings!
Shoot the death hag.
Didn't I dye my
hair? We
hair?
can't just be super cinematic at the moment because it's all that dark shot fire. These guys are just ravaging. There's Malekith in the middle. On his cold one! Yeah!
Move, peasants.
This is our new home. Wow, that's a big recharge on that one. It did do quite a bit of damage, to be fair. Considering there weren't even that many units around. Bosh. There we go. I'll just speed this
Total
up.
win. Look at that. Easy.
Easy peasy. There you go. I just wanted to show off the pretty settlements. Let's end that battle there. There we go.
You two look like an anime
skills.
villain and the main character. I'm the
Which-
villain, right?
Anime main characters have coloured hair though, right? Or lazy town.
Sold!
We are number one. I do not need any more slaves, but I could use some cash.
Yeah.
We're just going to occupy it. We need to hold on to this guy. Nice. Quest successful. Move towards our circlet of iron. Maybe that's our next goal. A little bit of a quest. Huh? Anyone for a quest?
Yeah.
Where's the where is the
Quest.
battle? It's only over there, so we can actually move him over. Would anyone like a quest battle?
So what's our options? Is it quest battle or another siege? We've got Gron, so it's kind of our...
That was our main goal, right?
Yeah?
I think these guys have actually been destroyed, yeah.
Yes.
So we don't even need to worry about them coming back to haunt us. Lord of the Black.
Yeah, we got a lot of quest battles. Quest, eat the quest. Eat the quest. Eat it.
Quest. Is anyone here like, what's that pirate band called?
Yes.
You heard that pirate band?
Enacting my dark
Maybe?
desires.
That pirate band? I'm being very descriptive.
No.
Being very descriptive. If anyone in chat can remember the name of that pirate band who say quest a lot, let me know. Dogbit says quest or riot, so
Oh, hey dog.
we've definitely got some quests coming up. We can't disappoint the dude. Ailstorm! Yes, Mighty Revan. They have a song called Wenches and Mead.
Nice.
It's good. Listen to that, chat.
I do like mead.
Non-aggression from the Forgebound, and they're paying us money?
Yep.
Yeah, sure, why not? Why?
Unite the region?
Yeah.
Can we unite the region?
Possibly. Possibly. These guys are now running away. These guys actually like us, though, so they're fine. I wonder if we might even be able to do a tiny little bit of confed. That would be nice. Still
Inhale the region.
Inhale the quest. We've still got some Skaven problems, I would say.
So tedious.
Oh, they've declared war on us now. Everyone hates Malekith, man.
Well,
Oh, he's a cool guy, man.
is he?
He's a cool guy. Oh, in they come. Just sneaking over the bottom there. Nice, another mission successful. That is Nagaron is now
Hey,
back up tower.
Felician!
That's you, man. Capture and occupy Vol's Anvil. Now, you've got a tidbit about this.
I do. There's actually a few different Vol's anvils, and Vol is actually the god of Smith. Pardon?
One's over here as well.
Was there one over there?
Yeah.
Was that 4 then?
Yeah.
4 Vol's anvils.
There it is, look. Vol's Anvil.
So many. But yeah, Vol is the elven god of Smiths.
Nice. It's a good thing to be
Smith.
a little of. Whoa, these guys have some good units. I'm going to bring in my main army to help out, I think. Yeah, okay, let's move from city to city so that they don't try and like pick us off. Because I know that you can get from the Great Arena to Nagaron pretty easily. But yeah, this is why you don't leave rebellions alone, basically. Dogbert, have you ever lost a battle? Of course he's lost a battle.
Yeah. He lost a battle to me once. It was funny.
Did he?
It was quite funny.
When did that happen?
I believe it was an internal thing, but I think I was on a winning arena team, and he was doing the community for arena, so that was especially funny.
That is very, very funny.
But in his defense, he did teach me how to be passable, and if not, I'd go as far as to say good at Warhammer 1 battles.
Nice.
So had it not been for James, I would suck more than I do now.
Oh dear.
No, nope.
All right. So much
That's how
raiding going
he's
on.
so salty when he types in caps. That's how you know.
Look at our economy. It's in tatters.
Sorry, but I have yet to clone myself 9 times. Is that a self-burn?
Zero says Michael and Joey are my favourite duo at CA on the stream. Thanks, dude.
Michael and Joey.
Michael and Joey.
This
Some
is
kind
the
of Saturday morning cartoon. What do we want? Do we want some Dark Riders with shields or crossbows? Or do
This
we
is a wig, yes.
Do we want some Black Ark Corsairs and Reaper Bolt Throwers? What do you think, chat? Or would we like some Harpies or a Death Hag and Witch Elf? I think Death Hag and Witch Elves is a good shout. Chat, let us know what you would like. Would you like heroes, Harpies, upgraded cavalry,
Death
upgraded
Hag.
melee
Death
units,
Hag.
Death Hag? Yeah, okay, that's fine. I know when someone, I know what the people want. You know, they want that Altar of Cain. They are loving the Altar of Cain. Black Roads, that's also going to give us a little bit more campaign movement, which would be really good. The Wheel and Witch Project. Oh, God. I don't want to buy too many buildings because our income is so low at the moment from all this raiding. Look at how much money they're taking off us. It's outrageous. Coming over here, taking our jobs. We can actually get rid of one of these. So let's get rid of probably this one. And to end that turn there, so they shouldn't attack right now. Nice Black Ark Corsairs with no Black Ark. Look, the Black Ark will come back eventually. Maybe not on this stream. Too soon.
I'm barely over Gilgallion.
I'm barely over Gilgallion. That was sad.
Really hurt.
That was really upsetting. Especially all of the influence that Dogfoot spent on him.
It was so expensive.
So
James.
expensive, James.
Where's the save game so I can get him back? Just because he was so pricey. It was like 60 influence.
Right. This is going to be a tough battle.
Like Furion.
We do have, however, Dark Conduit and we have Laura the Pale Queen. But those guys have got some really good units. I think the reason it's kind of in our favour is that there's a lot of Harpies there, which are more... You only want like 1 or 2 of them, not 4. But that's just what these guys have chosen to bring. Look at the flipping experience on these guys, though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Dog, help us.
17, I'm not going to gamble that one. I actually need to be serious here. Oh, and it's a forest battle, so I'm not even going to be able to see them for most of it. I think we're going to have to actually retreat a bit, just so that we can actually make use of our siege weapons. I don't want to retreat too far, because then we'll be too close to the border. This is going to be tricky. Let's hide these guys off over here. Can I move them all in?
Druki! Like it.
Druki! That's actually me, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah. I am actually voice actor in this game. When we do the big units, we let the staff do it, because it's fun. And, you know, you might as well. And basically, I just signed up for the Dark Elf one. So whenever they shout, Druki! Or fucking!
Bit of Will's in there.
That's me, including like 10 other people. But it is me.
No,
So, yeah.
Druki is what the Dark Elves call themselves.
Yeah, not Drukii or
Druchii. Oh.
or Drucky. None of that.
No, Druki.
Right. Okay.
Malekith.
It does cookie, right?
Cookie. Is it the Cookie Monster? Droopy. Also, Droopy is another option here. Malekith. Do we need a speech, chat? Do we need a speech?
My Druki name is Felicion.
You sound like you're in like a forum and someone's just excuse me, my Druki name is Felicion, so don't insult me.
That's true. I did get asked in chat. It wasn't just
People want the speech,
random.
Jess.
Do it!
My noble subjects, my reavers of flesh, here we come to wipe out this petty rebellion from the lands of Nagarond. I will not let them take the Blackguard Tower from me. My Cold One will ride through their corpses and bathe in their blood. Let your bows fire fast, and let their skin be rended from their flesh. For we are Druki, and we like cookies!
Fantastic.
This guy trying to muscle in on my speech at the end.
Bro, shut up.
Guys,
Yeah.
come on. You're just a siege equipment team, you know? All right, let's do this. This is against us, by the way. This is not in our favour. It's not a phase, Mum.
It's not.
That was all off the cuff, by the way.
Yeah.
Didn't write that one. The other ones I just stole from a Wikipedia page, but that one made it up on the spot.
See,
so
I made up mine, you made up yours.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Fantastic stuff. All right, let's do this.
The more you cringe, the more we love it as the Dark Elves. Cringe
we
more.
feed on cringe.
Ah, we love your pain and disgust.
I kind of want to do a bit of scouting, but I'm worried that if these guys get spotted, they might just get wiped out. This is really nervy, just waiting for them to like come out of the forests. Oh dear. I'm so glad my keyboard has a quick mute sound button. Glad you enjoyed it, mate. Glad you enjoyed it. This is definitely.
Who is the elven god of cringe? It's Josephine, i.e. my real name.
Josephine. Josephine.
Every time they're like, oh, cringe. So it may as well be me, right?
Yeah, may as well. Come on, guys. Are you scared? I'm scared. We've got a visual effect.
Why?
Something coming.
Dog, where are you? Just in case.
Oh god, the thunder's going off.
Thunder.
Where are they? Where are they, Jerry? They're not waiting for us, are they? That would be embarrassing if so.
What, so they're the other side going like, where are they? Hey.
Let's do some scouting. Let's do some scouting.
Josephine.
Josephine.
Josephine Felicion.
Can we get a
Queen
Wheels
of the
Malekith
Druki.
voice DLC? You don't need a DLC like that.
No,
They're the same.
You sound
They
the
sound
same.
exactly the same.
You're the attacker, apparently.
Yeah, that'd
So-
be why. For some reason, I just sort of assumed that because we have a disadvantage that they attacked us.
Oh,
but
it's true. And also, let's pay attention to the minimap.
yep, that would help.
Thanks, guys.
Help. Here they are. Yeah, they're just waiting for us. Okay, that's fine. Right, we're going to have to march through the forest then, which is a bit...
Why don't you scout with your entire army, Will's Cookie Man?
That's not how you scout, boys. It's not how you scout. Our siege weapon's going to be almost completely useless in this battle because of all the trees. That's fine. That's fine.
Right, we've got 10 minutes for this stream, so you'll absolutely crush this.
This
within that
battle,
time.
I reckon, might be more than 10 minutes. It might be more than 10 minutes. Stop running! How long do you want this to take?
Through
Love
the
that.
woods.
Okay. Some harpies over here. Now these guys I'm worried about. Cold One Knights are anti-large and they can just like destroy my cavalry. My cavalry are faster so they will be able to get away, but I really need to be careful when coming up against them. And these guys are actually still hidden, which is good. So let's wait for our full army to get involved. Let's move them up. All shall tremble. Don't know if you're aware of that, but all shall tremble. Let's move these guys.
Walk
right
and
up
fast
here.
forward. That's true. I mean, you could always...
fine. We'll speed it up, don't worry. I'm not worried about vigor. If my guys have any respect, they'll win this battle.
And be exhausted.
Brachia wants to play. You can play very soon. Very soon. Right, we can start firing now. We should probably come out of fast forward though.
You're leaving some in the back? You've got one in the back. Who's in the back?
My siege equipment.
Oh,
He's just going to be sat there firing at trees. There's no need for him. Right. Let's get these guys around the back. So, in they come already. And there's just a lot of trees here, so it's going to be difficult to see. But in come the Harpies. Don't need to worry about those guys too much. These Witch Elves will be difficult, so I'm going to have another unit come over here to help. And I'm also going to drop this here just to stop some of these units in their tracks.
I've just posted information on the preload in the chat, so have a look.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is absolutely savage.
There is so much I need to worry about here.
Yeah.
I mean, we can move these guys up a little bit, just so that they can at least try and fire. Inhale the developers, guys. Right.
Inhale the majesty of the developers. Through Total War Warhammer 2.
Right, we're going to wipe these guys out from the bat. We've also got some shades that we can wipe out as well. Those guys do not have anti-large, so we're going to be fine on that end. Now, obviously, we're going to be fighting at... Oh, Cold War Knights, get out of there! Get out of there! We don't like Cold War Knights. We do not like Cold War Knights. We need to avoid those guys. They're very slow, but they're very, very deadly. Our forward force is doing okay here. Let's move into more of our units that have been waiting to get involved. I want to get them after those Cold War Knights. Blackguard and Nagaron are going to really hammer them to pieces. We can now get these spears over here coming in. And I want them to come after these Cold War Knights over here. Now we're still coming after these dark shards here with the shields. So we'll take those guys out. These bleak swords can come around and start flanking as well. Oh my god. It's going to be difficult to see.
I am anxious for you.
Wiping them out. Balance of power now going half and half. Those spears against those cold ones. Any more spears in reserve that I can send after them? Actually, no, my Blackguard need to prioritise those cold ones. Those guys are the biggest threat to me at the moment. Those Harpies have just tried to sort of just stop us as quick as they can, but then they're not going to have the pace to get up with them. I'm actually going to drop a little no movement hex here as well. Drop on those Harpies there to stop those guys in their tracks. Means I can just keep firing on them. Oh, but one of their Harpy units has come over, so let's bring this guy over. We've also got some spears there that can help out. Oh my god, there's so much going on.
Distressful.
I'm also going to explode these guys. Ready?
Dog conduit, do it. Conduit.
I need to get it right on them though.
Ah.
Nah, they're too spread out for that to work.
Is there any denser battle line?
I mean, we could do it straight on the battle line.
I mean,
that would be deadly, but it would be funny.
Yeah.
Right, let's bring in these melee units.
I was going to say, if you're close to Murderous Prowess, it might have helped you tip you over the edge, but you're already there.
Cold War Knights there, still looking deadly. Oh my god. I should use my magic, that's a very good shout. Let's drop...
Do some Malekith Spellerinos.
I'm going to drop a blade
Love it.
right over here. Right on top of Malekith. No, actually right over here. I want that to come in, hopefully. Yes. Just avoid my troops, please.
I don't think it is, though.
Spear's doing alright against these Dark Riders, sorry. Cold War Knights. Some of these guys coming over. My Murderous Prowess is dropped now.
You only get one per battle.
I want Malekith to come over to this Lord as well. And I'm going to drop a little bolt over here, because that's going to drop very nicely on there, hopefully.
3, 2, 1.
Nice! I'm going to drop a Word of Paid on their Lord. Get Malekith coming after him. You're going to have to push through here, Malekith. I'm going to help you out, Warriors.
Yes! Perfectly placed.
Nice. Get out of there, get out of there. Go, go, go.
I am death!
Let's drop him no movement hex on him. Come on, push. Push, Malekith. Like you're having a child.
What do you know about having a child, Wheels?
I don't know. I know they say push on TV.
All right, then let me do it. Where is he?
He's
Push
over here.
Malekith!
He's over here.
Further! Harder!
Well, okay, hold on.
Totally fine!
Get that Lord.
What is he saying? Destroy?
Malekith comes.
Hang on.
Joey, every time you're on, it devolves.
Me?
I'm blaming you. I know
fair.
you love an innuendo.
I do.
Another Blade Wind dropping there on those Dark Riders. Here we go. Bit of Lord on Lord action time.
Who's dropping innuendos now, Wheels?
What, Lord on Lord action? It's not innuendo. Just fighting. Just having a scrap. Right, those guys are now routing. Let's move up. Oh, Vision has not been on our side in this. Now we're going to pick off some of these routing units. But before we do that, actually, I'm going to go to those Dark Riders here. Also got a unit here that can move up.
The balance of power bar has been in your favour, though.
Yeah,
Creeping slowly up.
This is good. This is good. God.
Yeah,
those
Murderous
Cold War
Prowess.
Knights, by the way, going after a spear unit, and they've just been like just sticking there.
Yeah.
They've just got so much armor.
Yeah, Murderous Prowess is only once per battle.
Yeah, it only drops once, and you can't activate it yourself, which means that you can't time it.
No.
Destruction!
It just happens.
Come on. Dropping all those spells.
How much Winds of Magic you got?
I've got 12 left. I'm rolling in it at the moment. Yes!
Woo!
Oh my god.
That was pretty tense.
That was pretty tense. This is a thick forest.
It is
I
dense.
kind of wish I was the defender in that scenario, so that we could have come out the forest. But I think, to be fair, because they had so many large units, so many cavalry units, it actually benefited me with the debuff that they get for fighting in the woods. So that was handy. But we came in, we started that fight, so we should have won it.
That was, I mean, yeah, but you did decent. How many did Malekith do? 88 kills by himself.
Yes, yes he did. Blackguard of Nagaron being the true MVP there with 133. And he's gone up to Silver Chevron as well, which is good. Which is good.
Enslave the weak.
Enslave the weak?
Do.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect.
Right, that's what you get for rebelling, guys. Let that be a lesson to you. Confident attacker. It's giving us +3 leadership as well.
Can we recruit a Death Hag yet? And if so, can we show the skill tree? I believe we can, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
the
we're
building
on
we
our
just did?
way to one. We've got about 2 turns before those guys come in.
We've got 3 minutes. Any chance we can...
Let's tell you what, let's get the skill tree of this guy. Upgrading quickly. Give him the Doom Bolt. Pop it over here to do one more attack on him. Just to double tap him, get rid of him.
I didn't ask what your favourite faction was.
My favourite
Like-
faction?
Yeah.
Skaven.
Yeah.
Don't know if anyone knows that one. Jess,
how about
favourite faction? Favourite faction, Jess? Skaven as well.
Skaven.
Yeah, a lot of Skaven fans.
I am anti-Skaven.
You're anti-Skaven?
Not a fan.
You're wrong. That's what you are. They accuse you of being a Skaven. That's not nice. We've got another rebellion incoming, by the way. Who is my favourite lord from either 1 or 2? If we're talking multiplayer, Vlad. Vlad in multiplayer is just a beast.
You know
Because
who it is
just
for
can't
me?
take him down. Who?
Darthu!
Darfu!
That is the only way to say his name.
Science Surge. It's a mould between surge and science. Surging science, some would say. That was a lot of S's there. Surging science, some would say.
Skaven slaves, landslingers.
Simple Simon recruited some Skaven slave slingers.
Love that.
Say that about 20 times. We have a new quest. Destroyer. Oh, we still have to do a quest battle as well. Oh, man.
Not in
Guys,
2 minutes, we're not.
if you want to see more of this campaign, what you can do is at the end of our Legendary Lord stream, so basically after Tuesday, we're going to let you guys vote on which one was your favourite. And once you've voted on that, we're going to be playing it on launch.
Yeah. And if it's a Dark Elf one, if Jess says so, I might bring the wig back.
Yeah, that would be good.
Really miss long hair.
Yeah? Plus 20 over there. That's my rebellion. That's another one that's popped up, which is good. Love rebellions. Don't we, Jerry? We love a rebellion.
Love it.
Let's quickly get some units. Maybe some dread spears or something. Maybe some. We need some good swords back actually because they've been wiped out.
Should you buy this game if you've never played Warhammer before?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
We've actually, to be fair, we've really improved the tutorial system as well because now the starter missions that you get as each faction really help you to sort of learn some of the mechanics that we don't quite touch on in the tutorial bits. So it's going to be a good starting point as well. Plus, if you're coming in this one from the beginning, it can be quite daunting going into the first game, now that we've got all of the DLC and pre-DLC that's been added, you look at it and you're like, oh my god, what is going on? There's so many factions and stuff as a new player. So this is definitely one to go for. Yeah, I'll take 1.2 grand for a peace treaty. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll have it.
And we're just waiting for the Skins. Celestial Storm. I don't know where those guys are. Another mission successful, by the way, because we can now recruit a hero.
Very nice.
So
but Wills, it's 5 o'clock.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. We're going to recruit a hero. We can't get a Black Heart because we haven't done the right. So, guys, this is your final choice of the stream. We will show you the skill tree. So, which Death Hag would you like? We've got Aphelion, who is malevolent. Jildu, who is cruel. And Cessino,
Shildu, hey?
Jildu, yeah, I like that, I like that. This is why you're here, Joey.
Hey!
The puns are on fire today. Guys,
I don't know, Scave It for Later yesterday was an absolute highlight for me.
Yeah.
Not only here, but in my career generally.
To be fair, Ophelia the Malevolent does sound like an actual character.
Yeah. It's pretty
Wait, Ophelion? Gilgallion? Ooh.
Do you reckon there's a tryst going on?
Make a Black Ark and call it the Vanquish of Gilgallion. Oh, chat, you do make me laugh. Yeah, Jildu. I think Jildu, she'll do.
Oh,
she is cruel, which gives her more income from raiding and sacking settlements. Let's give her a recruit.
Let's have a look at the skill tree.
She's looking very cool. She's behind the settlements. I'm gonna have to rotate. She's just standing in it. Look, there she is. She looks very cool. She's got more of a whitey hair than with like a sort of pink pastel look. Kind of the look that you want me to do.
Yeah.
And an ambusher has been discovered as well. We've done that little mission issued as well. Hero actions. We can do a hero action. So, hero actions we have with the Death Hag. We can damage walls, we can wound heroes, and we can hinder armies' replenishment. Nice. If we embed it, it's actually going to replenish our troops. And we have a constant local effect of cleansing corruption, which is going to be super handy because this chaos corruption has been a thorn in our side. Joey Jildu?
Joey Jildu.
Nice. Ooh, Japui. Joey Jildu. Now, Joey Jildu's skills, as you wanted to see... Where's she gone? She is. Let's have a look at them. So, that is not the right one. There we go. So, she's going to have her standard abilities down here, but she's also got mount options such as the Cauldron of Blood.
I love the
Have
Cauldron
you seen
of
the
Blood.
Cauldron of Blood? Oh my god. Water Cane and Bride of Cain give her physical and magical resistance, or missile, sorry. Immortality is another thing that we touched on yesterday's stream.
Yep.
So if you have like a hero or a lord who you're really fond of and they get to a point where they've become like almost legendary in your campaign, you can actually make them immortal once they hit rank 20. We've also got Cry of War, which is going to make them cause fear, so it's going to give them charge bonuses and leadership. Rune of Cain makes them better in physical combat. Witch Brew is an augment which will give them Rampage, 26 melee attack, and 50% weapon damage.
I love a Witch Brew.
Holy moly. And then we've got our standard yellow skills as well. So melee attack and defense, melee attack, conviction gets leadership, Susan gives you some aura size, Focus Seeker, which everyone is familiar with, and then we've got Fleet Foot, which makes them faster. Augury, which makes them a little bit more leadership having, and they gives them hit points and further. And then finally Deadly Onslaught, which we're all familiar with as well. Guys, there you go. There's your final little bit of stat info. The final thing I'm going to do, just because these guys have been annoying me all game, is I'm going to finish this turn. Oh, we got a new tech as well. Just grab random one. I'm going to finish this turn, and I'm going to perform a hero action. That flipping Skaven army. It's been sitting there eating at her income this whole game.
So rude.
Oh, and they run away! Oh my god! Skaven, man. That's why they're amazing. Settlement besieged.
Right, you guys know what you need to do if you want to see the continuation of this stream, and that is vote beyond Tuesday, right? After we've done that one.
Yeah, it should be on Tuesday.
Got to vote
it might
for
be
it.
the day after. We'll see. We are going to sign out in our voices, apparently.
Oh, great!
To that is your little chat outro request. So if you do want to see this campaign again, make sure you vote for Malekith on our poll. Cue the voices.
Thank you for watching, mortals.
Please join us again for future streams.
See you soon, and remember, I have only begun.